say that my behavior's unacceptable, so condescending, unnecessarily critical. I have a tendency of getting very physical, so watch your step, cause if I do, you'll need a miracle. You train me dry, make me wonder why I'm even here. The double vision I was seeing is finally clear. You want to stay, but you know very well I want you gone. Not fit to fucking tread the ground that I'm walking on. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What you were doing was screwing things up inside my head. You should know better, you never listen to what I said. Touching your pillow and writhing in the naked sweat, hoping somebody someday will do you like I did. When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Does it kill? Does it burn? Is it painful to learn that it's me who has all the control? Does it thrill? Does it sting when you feel what I bring and you wish that you had me to hold? When it gets cold outside and you've got nobody to love, you'll understand what I mean when I say there's nowhere we're gonna give up. Like a leader who cries in the face of a monster that lives in a dream. Yeah. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Welcome into the Potters pregame show. Mark the Phantom Low and Stones McCoy here, along with Evan, the engineer and vice president of the company. And Stones, 5 games into the season, I thought we'd do a little temperature check. I did one with Evan earlier. I said, Evan, is this the best job you've ever had, the worst job you've ever had? And he said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said, it's also the best job because I've never had a job before.
That's what I would figure, yeah.
I don't know. That didn't go so well. But what I was going to ask you about how we're doing. But before we get to that, this is Disney night out at the park.
Oh.
So you know what we have to do whenever it's Disney night or superhero night.
Oh, yeah.
We have to predict the superheroes or the Disney princesses. Now, this is Disney night, so I've got Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I've got Sleeping Beauty,
a good one, actually.
The Little Mermaid, and Jasmine.
Wait, you have the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, well, Little Mermaid's going to be here.
But I have the Little Mermaid.
We can share one.
Oh, we can share one?
What are your other 3?
Okay, so I got the Little Mermaid, obviously. Snow White?
Okay.
Can we do Snow
I
White?
think Snow White's doable, yeah.
Snow White. She'll be here tonight. Moana.
Okay.
You know Moana?
I know who Moana is, I think, yeah.
Did you see it? You didn't watch it?
I did not watch Moana, no.
I watched the trailers. It was pretty good.
And who's your last one, your wild card?
Oh, dude. If this happens, I'm going to be really – I hope Cruella de Vil shows up.
Wow. Wow, that's a U-turn.
Yeah.
That's a twist.
Why not?
That's like the Sixth Sense. I mean, that's a twist at the end.
I have a sixth sense about these things.
So on Disney night, you want Cruella de Vil to show up.
Why not?
And take pictures with the kids.
Well, I mean, yeah. At one point in time, if I remember the movie, she started off like maybe kind of nice. Maybe
I don't know that she was.
I definitely know she ended not well.
She was. All right, so that's our 4. We'll see who is closer. But let's turn to the field. Stones 5-0 through 5 games. The Potters. A couple of one-sided games last night. For a while, a very close game. It was a one-run game late in the game, and the Potters eventually lengthened it out and won it 10-5. So give me some of your impressions so far through 5.
Well, through 5 games, and I don't mean to be repeating myself here, but offensively minded team. This is a very strong 1 through 9 unit up at the plate. Very happy to see that. And everybody that's come in off of the bench or who is just coming, we got a couple of guys who played their first games last night. Everybody coming off there's got the kind of the same mindset. Wherever the pitch is, go with the pitch. You know, just kind of go with it. Keep the train going, and if you keep that going, you're going to put up the runs. I'm really excited to see that. I'm also really impressed with the bullpen. You know, pitching in the summer leagues is not always easy.
No.
With all the restrictions that you have, and you generally have a big pitching staff like the Potters always have, a tremendous amount. So juggling all those guys, keeping them all, involved in everything, and they've done a really good job of that. I think the pitching, and especially the bullpen pitching, has been really good this year.
Well, I mean, that brings up a good point because oftentimes the teams the Potters play in the preseason don't have the pitching that they're going to face later in the season because, well, I like teams like Novato and like the Wolves, they have good players. They just don't have a depth of pitching staff. They don't have the pitchers that you need. So what do the hitters need to do? How do they need to approach it early in the season? You know you're going to face better pitching coming up. So do they use this kind of like a spring training kind of thing?
100%. What you're doing is you're getting your eye and your timing down. And some of these guys may not have played, real recently. So these are games that, they're just getting back into playing shape, that type of thing. That timing for them is really, really important. And you're going to build from that. And just like in last night's ball game, the Potters built. They started off with 70 to 75 miles an hour coming at them, all the way up to 88, and they went with that. They built up to that. I think what the Lone Wolves did last night by bringing in a guy who really brought that speed way down, really played against the Potters. It was a really good move. But if you continue to build up like that, I think you're setting yourself up to play some of the Crabs and the those types of teams.
Excited to see Andrew Valentine again. He had a really good outing his first time, and he's going to be out on the mound for the Potters here. And just before we go, I just want to ask you a question. I don't know that you and I really understand this, but we have a couple of guys. We talked to Justin Santiago the other day, and we know Tristan Russell is back. A couple of guys in the portal. And from what you know about it, how does that affect you? If you're playing in the summer, you're kind of playing for a job. You're kind of playing to get noticed. How does that factor into guys in the summertime?
I think you can equate it to very much a free agent football player, if you will. Okay, a guy who's going into that contract season that they talk about. You've got to put your best tape out there, and so your opportunities are what's in front of you. And if you're out here in Lincoln, this is a great place to put tape down. And I think that is something that kind of changes because you're looking at your overall game. You're not necessarily focusing in on one particular thing or one skill set. Every skill set you have to put out there on tape to find your next home. And I think that's the difference. I think guys that already have a home, they come out here and they work on 1, 2, 3 different things throughout the season. I think that's the biggest difference, and I think it actually can free some guys up to just be themselves and play the game the way they know how.
And I think that's something that's changed from Lincoln. Like if you're in the second or third year of the Potters, maybe you don't feel like you, and I know there wasn't a portal then, but it's the same principle. You don't feel like that was a place you would get seen.
Absolutely.
And now you come here and you play and you know you're going to get seen.
Oh, yeah, there's guys out here scouting these guys every single night. And we've had a lot of Major League scouts over the years come out here as well. So you got to come out here. You got to put out good tape because you never know who's watching.
It's going to be a good one tonight. Andrew Ballantyne on the mound. It's Disney night. It's also fireworks night, so a lot of excitement here. Ed McBean will be back with baseball right after this on the Stones Broadcast Networks.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5-Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5-Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors.
This organization without the help of
the success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and the work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve, and getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need. The thing I love about the PR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area. I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time. Felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See you at Gooseport.
Are you ready for some Potters baseball? Potters baseball brought to you by Stones Broadcast Networks. And now for the play-by-play, here is Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Welcome back to McBean Stadium in lovely Lincoln, California. It certainly is lovely tonight as we've got a perfect night for baseball. The Potters are taking on the Chico Lone Wolves and Stones. We had a little bit of what I like to call pageantry going on.
We did, and it was beautiful.
7,000 kids on the field. We had the honor guard, and those guys, that was a real honor guard. Those guys nailed it. And then we also had a flyover.
Yeah.
Does it count if it's a helicopter flyover?
It does, especially if it's a Reach helicopter that flew
over.
So
Okay.
shout out to Reach for doing that for us.
And we had the veteran Lindsay Bostic.
Lindsay.
Wow, does she do a great job or what?
Well, she's a professional singer. And
she nailed it.
She's been coming out here singing the national anthem beautifully like that for many years, and it's lovely to see her out here on such a good night.
We should do a time-lapse of her first time.
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
see how she sounds differently than now.
That was before the booth, before the tents, all of that stuff.
No, that's that long ago?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my gosh, she is a veteran.
She's a vet.
Tremendous. Well, that's exciting. Well, there goes the honor guard right there, and it's going to be a great crowd out here. We've got fireworks coming up. It's Disney night. It's the Potters trying to get their 6th straight win. this time against the Chico Lone Wolves. Last night, as we said in the pregame, Stones, got a little tight there, a little 5-4 action.
Well, you know,
and
yeah.
the Potters kind of pushed it open, but it got kind of tight.
Well, it started off, and you said it early, it started off kind of like the last game that they played against the Storm, putting up some early runs. It kind of looked like it was going that way. And, boy, Chico did not disappoint, man. They really fought back. They made it a game late, and then Potters broke it up open late. I think just the, late arms.
And a couple of great defensive plays.
I
Jackson
forgot
Norton
about that. Yeah, that's
in
my
right
bad.
field with a tremendous play, and Carson Moore also turned the double play on a tough play. That was key in that one. Let's get things started tonight with Andrew Ballantyne, the left-hander, making his second appearance. His first one, 3 innings, a hit, 4 strikeouts, and he got the win in the first game. So Andrew Ballantyne is 1-0. He'll face Jackson Blakely, Wyatt Denton, and Lucas Owens, the first 3 batters for the Chico Lone Wolves. The crowd is streaming in here, and that one's lifted high out of play, and we are underway here. First pitch at 6:07. We had a lot of Willie Preston did a tremendous job tonight.
Tremendous job.
He had to balance like 17 different things, everything happening 1 minute later than the other thing.
The pressure was on, and
wow.
what did he do? He came through.
He is the best there is, best there ever was. That's spelled out of play. He had a ceremonial first pitch. He had announcements. He had umpires meetings. He had the announcement of the defensive alignment with all the kids running on the field. He had the Star Spangled Banner, the Honor Guard, the flyover, and he orchestrated it brilliantly.
He plugged everything on the concourse.
Yes, he did. Swing and a miss. Ballantyne gets the strikeout. Blakely was 0 for 3 yesterday in the first game of the 2-game series, and here's Wyatt Denton, who was 0 for 2. He did score a run yesterday. He's out at shortstop. Defensively for the Potters, Ryan Jackson's in left. It's Yuri Lopez in center. Quincy Malbrough is back. He's in right field. Luke Euler at third. P. Bland at shortstop. Carson Moore at second. Brady Dobson at first. Behind the plate, Ethan Johnson. And Ballantyne on the mound, and there's a swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. He throws to Denton, 0-1. Ballantyne from Ceres, California, Bradley University. So that's a pretty nice university.
I would say so.
And Andrew has been super effective, and he's super effective on that pitch. And once again, about 7 miles down from his top in the low 80s, but it looked to be a little bit slower than that. It's kind of deceptive.
I don't think that was even the changeup. I think that was more of a sweeper there. So I think he's got more to shave off of that fastball.
All right, I like it. That one is swung on and missed, and he basically threw him the same thing 3 times. Said, until you prove you can hit this, I'm keeping on throwing it. And he's got his second strikeout of the game. And here's Lucas Owens, who came on late in last night's game and was 1 for 1. Left-handed hitting left fielder. Lucas comes to us from Butte Community College, which is the home of a lot of these guys. A couple of Feather River guys as well.
Seems like we've been covering them for a few years as well.
Yes, that's true. Well, we have.
Yeah,
that's
I guess so.
why.
Yeah.
That one is in there for a call strike. 0-1. Yeah, Butte is in well, it's not in the Big 8 Conference, but it seems like they play American River all the time.
All the time.
And Feather River as well.
Every sport as well, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Not just baseball.
That's true. That's hit high up in the air, right center field, moving over Quincy Malbrough. And he'll make the catch for the third out. Good inning for Andrew Ballantyne, 1, 2, and 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 1. Lone Wolves nothing. Potters coming up to bat.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of inning number 1 at a sold-out McBean Stadium in lovely Lincoln, California. Mark the Phantom Low, Stones McCoy, Evan. I don't know. He's not Evan the intern. He's higher than that now, isn't
Evan
he?
the engineer.
Evan the engineer. Okay, very good. Sorry, but he's even more than that.
I know he is, but I mean, it rhymes. It starts with the same
well, it
letter.
doesn't really rhyme.
That's what we do here.
Evaneer the engineer would rhyme.
Maybe his,
All right. Jordy
maybe
Lopez,
his given name is Evaneer.
Jordy Lopez, Quincy Malbrough, and Baron Bland, the first 3 hitters. The right-hander Jacob Cullen on the mound for the Chico Lone Wolves. He is 6'1" out of Butte Community College. And what would you say those jerseys are gray with black on them?
Yeah,
I kind of like them.
That's the gray and black.
I really like them. And the white pants for the Lone Wolves. First pitch is a little high to Jordy Lopez, who's hitting, 625 on the season with 4 runs batted in and innumerable runs scored out of Elk Grove, California. That's a pretty good average. I mean, I'm no math guy. Jordy takes high again, 2-0.
We've heard over the years from many guys, the great Charles Middleton, Ryan Stevens, and some of the other guys. They've come out. They said this is a great place to hit. And a wonderful place. You see the ball really well. So
good backdrop.
Jordy Lopez, he's jumping all over it.
He likes to go straight up the middle to start the game. This time he's inside, so he's got 3-0. He's followed by Quincy Malbrough making his first appearance of the summer. And then Baron Bland. So it's quickly 3-0, and we have a lone cowbeller. That one looks good, and it is 3-1.
Got another Potter's legend, I guess, in the house. Bobby Remedi is in the house tonight.
You said you guess?
No.
He's not a guess. He's a legend.
I just got the information, so I was reading it as it was written. I apologize.
Who sent you this information? That's popped up right over our head.
A very important man.
You have well-placed sources everywhere,
very
don't you?
important man, yeah.
3-2 now on Jordy Lopez. Old Bobby Remedi. Not that he's old.
I mean,
but you know what I mean.
Yeah. He's a legend. So
those relief pitchers seem to get older earlier than other people. You know what I'm saying?
Age quick.
He does. 3-2 is hit down the first base line. The coach pulls a Stones McCoy and just olays it.
Hey, man, you got people behind you. Let them.
That's right. Yeah, they're backing you up.
That's what they're there for.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Lopez opening up the bottom of inning number 1 on a Disney night and a fireworks night. That's hit high up in the air to the left side, and that'll be out of play over by the grass. I did glimpse a couple of the Disney princesses as I walked down.
Yeah.
I do believe that one of them was Belle, I think.
So you got one.
I think.
Okay.
And I think one of them was the mermaid.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
So we're tied.
Again, I think we need to.
You had the mermaid too.
We need to send somebody out there who knows the princesses and have them come back with the information.
Well, nobody up here does. I promise you that.
That's what I mean. Lopez takes high, ball 4.
Great battle there by Jordy Lopez. Working himself a nice little free 90 feet.
Or a walk.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Here's Quincy Malbrough.
I love his walk-up.
Quincy, a right-handed hitter, steps in against Jacob Cullen with Lopez at first, and Lopez has shown a propensity to try to go at first base, so we'll see if he does that. Not yet. Malbrough fouls it back off the screen.
He's just trying to get a read on Cullen out there. I think he may have seen something he liked because he did have he extended that lead out there for just a couple extra feet.
We'll give Quincy a chance to swing the bat before he takes off. We'll see how that goes on an 0-1 pitch coming up. We'll talk about the alignment after this pitch of the defense for the Chico Lone Wolves. And there goes Lopez, and the pitch is a strike, I think. The throw's going to be way too late, and Lopez is in there. Well, the prediction model was pretty good for that one. You kind of knew that Jordy was going to take off. The pitch was called a strike, as far as I can tell. So give credit to Malbrough, who could have offered it that pitch easily, and he saw that Lopez had it and let it go by. So Jordy out at second base, nobody out here in the first. And Cullen looks into Isaiah Metzger, who's behind the plate. outside. Nice play by Metzger. Luke Henderson is at first. Nate Stillman is at second.
It's 2 balls. I apologize. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sorry about that.
Wyatt Denton at shortstop. Jameson Barnes at third. Lucas Owens in left. Jackson Blakely in center. And Tyler Porter in right. So we got 2-1 then. All right, very good. So that pitch was called a ball on the steal. That's chopped down to third base. Scooped up and off the glove at third base of Barnes. And Marlboro will be safe at first base, and that will be an error on the third baseman, which allows Marlboro to reach first base. No advance by Lopez as the ball was in front of him. It's kind of a do or die situation, but you got to, if you're third baseman, you got to either charge or make that play, so it'll be listed as an error. And here's Bland, who's hitting, 571 with 2 home runs and 12 runs batted in, and this is game 6.
Talk about establishing yourself.
Thank you to the mayor from Meridian, Mississippi for getting his son out here. That's all I'm saying. Cullen's pitch is outside. He's at 85 miles an hour. Jacob Cullen out of Butte. The Roadrunners remember Stones. I know yesterday I had to remind you a little bit on that one.
I can't keep them all like you do. I don't know where you keep those things stored in your head.
That is, you got to know that the mascots. Well, mascots are great. Bland fouls that one off. Again, if you go Falcons, Cougars, or Eagles, you're not hopping wrong.
You got a 50-50 shot.
I think you probably, it's probably 50, and the field is the other 50, I think.
Yeah.
So 1-1 on Percy Bland the fourth. We call him P. Bland because his dad said we could. Chops that one at the plate, foul. 1-2. Ethan Johnson, who had a home run last night that got out of here in a hurry, is on deck. He is catching tonight and in the number 4 spot. Potters with a couple on and nobody out here in the first. A walk and an error. Don't know if the sun actually impacted that ground ball to third base, Stones. It could have been a factor. The ball was a pretty high chopper, but Barnes seemed to locate it pretty well. So I don't know that really interfered with him. Bland takes, and it is 2-2.
Actually, I thought Barnes kind of got it in between. He did not charge. He did not back up. He kind of was flat-footed on that, and he did. He made the swipe at it, just wasn't able to come up with it clean.
So 2-2 on Farron Bland. Outfield straight away, medium deep. There goes the runner. The pitch is a call, strike 3. And Bland did not agree. Lopez steals third. I don't think that affected him as far as the pitch. I think he just thought it was outside.
Yeah.
And Lopez now at third. Staying at first was Quincy Marlboro. Ethan Johnson comes in. He is 5 for 14, 357 with a home run. And 4 runs batted in. Big left-handed hitter out of San Jose, California. There goes the runner at first. He takes down low. And I was going to say he goes in standing up, but then he didn't. He went in slipping like it was like it's the Keystone Cops or something out there.
That's the way we used to teach kids how to slide into second base, is get them on the slip and slide, and they just fall right down on the keister.
It looks like he was stealing second on an ice, in a lake or something that was frozen over. He's in Fargo, don't you know? Johnson lays off that one. He wanted it. Laid off, it's 2-0. Yeah, that had to be a rude awakening. You're going, I'm going to go in standing up. Whoa, I guess I'm not.
And then you look over at the dugout, see, did anybody see me? Anybody see me?
Probably nobody was watching. They were all watching home plate, right? Turns around, they're just all falling over, making fun of him. 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. Jackson Henderson follows Ethan Johnson, then Ryan Jackson, Brady Dobson, Luke Euler, and Carson Moore, the rest of the Potters' batting order. Andrew Ballantyne, the pitcher, had a good first inning. Top of the first inning, struck out 2, got a fly ball from the third hitter. 3-0, and Johnson has the green light if he wants it, and he doesn't want it because it's inside, ball 4. So a couple of walks and an error here have loaded the bases, and we're going to get a visit from the Lone Wolves skipper. Going to go out and talk to Cullen. I guess settle him down a little bit. He missed a couple of those pitches by a pretty good distance. A couple of them were pretty close. It's not like he's all over the place.
No, he's not all over the place, and it is the first inning. And again, we don't know when the last time he pitched or even went out there. So, and this is a different mound for him. So all of those things got to factor in. Coach is going on there just to calm him down a little bit. Just relax. Hey, find your zone. Don't try to do too much. Stay within yourself. All the cliches.
Because their work, that's what you
but
do.
But they do. I mean, they absolutely do. And then, he's got his defenders behind him telling him, hey, just do what you do. We got your back. You got a good, solid defense behind you. Again, another cliche, but that's what you do. And it'll help a guy settle down, especially if he's, about to give up a few runs here in the first inning.
Yeah, and probably reminding the infielders, 1 out. We can go 2 if we need to. If you're in the hole, you can go for the nearest base, get the force, that kind of thing. Kind of reset everything. But here is Jackson Henderson, Hindu, according to Grandma Donna. And I think he should reward Grandma Donna for giving us the nickname by hitting a grand slam. And he could get player of the game the earliest anyone's ever got it.
I know my son would agree with that.
I know. Well, it's his rule.
It is his rule.
In the dirt for a ball. Again, Isaiah Metzger behind the plate for the Lone Wolves tonight.
Oh, I see Tinkerbell.
Oh, Tinkerbell, what a good one.
I didn't even think about Tinkerbell.
Oh, you're right. And she's here every year, too.
I know.
Oh, that was a bad move by us.
We should be
That one
fired.
looked good. It's in there for a strike. But he went all the way down to 77 to try to get that ball over.
Maybe he's finding that, you got to find the pitch that works for you.
Yeah.
Commit to it and just go with it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Henderson from Tuscaloosa hits it up in the air right side. It will get out of play over by where the parking lot Potters usually are. And we've got, I don't see any parking lot Potters today. They have a tendency to be wandering around a lot in the early innings, too.
Well, the only thing I was going to say, if you look at the parking lot Potters, how many of them do you think sit down to a bunch of Disney movies?
Oh, God, don't. Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but
maybe it was one of the nights where they give up their seats to some Disney fans, is what I'm getting at.
That would be the humanitarian thing to do.
That's what they do.
I like that. Henderson hits it sharply down to third, scooped up by Barnes to second, got 1 over to first. They got the double play. So the coach came out and told them the right thing, Stones, and they picked the 5-4-3 double play. We go to the second, no score.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of inning number 2, it'll be, it will be Luke Henderson. We had Jackson Henderson the last out on the other side. Now we have Luke Henderson starting it off, then Tyler Porter and Zane Denton.
It almost got you, didn't it?
That did get me. I thought I had the wrong side of the book. in there for a strike. Can we call Luke Henderson Hendu too?
No, he's not
Okay.
playing for the Potters.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Unless Grandma's watching. If
his
Luke's grandma.
yeah, that's true. If his grandma's watching and she did not agree with that call, it's 0-2 on Luke, who was 1 for 2 yesterday with a run batted in. He is at first base for Chico. That is fouled off.
I think I heard you on a broadcast earlier this week or last week say something about where's the red light broadcasting for the. We need one out on the window.
Oh yeah, I like what you're saying there. Valentine misses with that off-speed pitch. He didn't think he missed, but he did. Kind of like broadcasting.
Live broadcasting or
yes.
whatever it is. Yeah, just a light to let people know.
There's a foul ball. Yeah. Flashing.
Well, I don't know about flashing.
It's just a matter of they hear Willie and they say what something and they want to know what it, so they come up, they task Willie and they just assume he's in here.
I think they're attracted to you.
I think so too. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Ballantyne. One out here in the inning, and here's Tyler Porter, who had a home run in yesterday's game and drove in 2 runs. Comes to us from Butte Community College, and he got all that home run too. It was 5-0, and that's, as you mentioned in the pregame, Stones, it was 5-0, and it looked like it was just going to go our way. Porter came in and just crushed one to left field. And all of a sudden it was 5-2, and it was a ball game.
Pumped a little life into the dugout over there for the Wolves. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
It just kind of got everybody up on their feet again.
Eventually they got it to 5-4. Potters got it to 6-4, and then to 6-5, and then Potters kind of stretched it out a little bit with the Ryan Jackson had the home run to make it 8-5, and then they put 2 more on the board. Ended up 10-5, but that one was tight for a while. Credit to the Wolves for the comeback, and they're back here tonight. 0-1 on Porter. He chops one over the mound out to shortstop. Bland on the run. P guns it to first and gets him by a step. 2 outs quickly here in the top of the second inning, and Zane Denton, the DH, who was 0 for 4 in yesterday's game, will be the batter. He is of Central Arkansas, Mr. Denton. We're in number 28, and he's followed by Isaiah Metzger. Ballantyne looking a lot, Stones, like he did in this first outing. Just kind of smooth, like he'd already been throwing. Maybe like this is his 7th game of the season or something.
He throws like he knows this mound, like it's his home mound.
That's a great point.
You know?
The point you make about the mound, especially for, newcomers, but obviously for the visitors, is really a good one because it's just different.
It's unique.
Yeah. 0-1. Fastball, 88. Seems faster than that.
Well, it definitely sounds really good with those on-field mics.
Would you stop talking about the on-field mics all the time?
But they snap, man.
They're snapping, bro. That one is down low, 2-1. I think it seems like because when he throws that one pitch, the sweeper, whatever it is, about 82, 83, and then comes back with the fastball, it just makes it look a lot faster. And those on-field mics are great, too.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's all
man.
I've been trying. That's all I've been trying for.
That's a good-looking fastball, but it's inside, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Just getting started. Great crowd out here, of course. Fireworks tonight. Also Disney. The princesses are out. That's in the dirt, so it's ball 4. Ballantyne with his first walk of the game. He walked 1 in his first outing as well. And looks like Ethan Johnson's going to go out and chat with him for a second as we have Isaiah Metzger coming to the plate.
Well, I think Johnson's going to go out there and tell him, hey, you don't need to overthrow. You've got good control right now. Stay within yourself. That one, he reared back and got 89 on that one, but you can tell he's just a little too much on that.
I think he really wanted the call on the pitch before, and that he threw a little extra hard on that one because I think he thought he had that call in the inside corner, and he really wanted it.
Good
and
point.
he came back and maybe said, okay, I'll show you.
I'll get you here.
Yeah, and then overthrew, as you pointed out. So it's left-hander against left-hander with Mesger at the plate. 0 for 2 yesterday for Isaiah. He did have a couple of walks, so he was on base twice. And that one's right down the middle. And that on-field, Mike just popped that one.
Yeah, but how about we talk about the fact that he hit 90, and we were just saying the 89 he threw was an overthrow. Maybe I should stop analyzing.
Swinging a miss on that off-speed at 81. No, I was just trying to hype up the mics again.
Oh, hey.
You know, I'm doing a
now that I planted
product,
the seed.
Product placement is what I was doing.
Well, we don't own that product.
Oh, well, maybe I should do a different product.
There you go.
0-2. Nice looking pitch outside for a ball.
That's what you want to do with that, though. Make him go fishing.
Let's see if he thinks it was a strike and overthrows this one, or let's see what happens. A lot of stuff going on. It's a very cerebral game right now. That looked good, but it's down low. 2-2. Isaiah never had a second thought. He knew it was down low. Very nonchalant.
We got a good battle right now.
Yeah, well, more importantly, there's the Brewers.
Oh, yeah.
The Brewers are here. 2-2 pitch. Inside corner, call strike 3. Valentine with his 5th strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Potters nothing, Wolves nothing.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job.
Bottom of the 2nd inning, McBean Stadium. We've got no score. Jacob Cullen back out on the mound. Got the bases loaded in the bottom of the 1st and got bailed out by a double play. We should mention on that double play, Nate Stillman, the second baseman, made a really nice play at second as the throw could have gone a little bit awry. He handled it, collected it, stepped on the bag, and gunned it to first and got the double play. Ryan Jackson, Brady Dobson, Luke Euler, the first 3 hitters for the Potters. And Ryan Jackson, last night's player of the game, with a couple of hits and a home run. He's raised his average up to 375. He has a home run. He has 4 runs batted in, and he will start us off. I forgot we're a little bit behind because it's the Piper second inning race.
Yeah.
Where he was beaten by a person who was not more than 2 years old.
And a princess.
Oh, that's right. She was a princess.
So, I mean.
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
Piper got the double whammy.
She got the princess. Well, it doesn't matter. If you're a princess.
You win automatically.
Age doesn't matter.
No, I know. Yeah.
But he is, every time I think he can't.
I think he's given up.
No, I think it,
On the race, he just.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
a little bit, yeah. He does look like maybe sometimes he throws the towel in. Yeah, I want to say that. Here's Ryan Jackson out of El Cajon, California, which Stones does not like. He knows nothing about it, but he knows they're probably Dodger fans, and so he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm accurate on that, too.
Well, there you go. I don't know if that's a reason not to like it, but
well.
There's always 2 or 3 Dodger hats in the crowd every night, and you do not deal with it well.
What's funny is that I find them immediately.
Yeah, you do.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's the anti-Where's Waldo.
Yes.
It's here's Hatto.
There's 3 of them tonight, too.
Yeah, I know.
I'm already like,
and they're wearing them proudly, too.
I know.
Jackson takes outside. Quickly, 3 balls and no strikes. Cullen walked the leadoff hitter, Jordy Lopez, back in the first inning. Eventually, with another walk, getting the bases loaded, but then getting out of it with the 5-4-3. 3-0 pitch. Jackson takes a strike. Three and 1. Day game tomorrow for the Potters. The South Bay Storm come back to town. Jackson takes outside corner. 3-2. That'll be a 105 first pitch. I think my buddy Greg's watching down in Vallejo.
Greg?
He just said, hey, Disney night. So he must be watching.
What's up, Greg?
He's a good dude. Grounder. I've known him since, you and I were talking about Little League before.
Yeah.
I've known him since we were on the same team in Farm.
In Farm,
We
wow.
were 9 years old. We were the Wasps.
The Wasps, huh?
Yeah, you can just make up your own name in those
I
days.
was going to say,
Nobody
back then,
there
did
was
you
no
not use
major
the
league
MLB
team.
teams?
There was no teams.
Oh,
was
there
no major
wasn't any
league.
teams yet.
No.
That's right.
No, we did not use
17
the MLB teams.
1730?
We just made up our own names.
Okay.
And
No,
then
that's
that was
good.
in Farm, and then when you got to majors, or minors, I think, too, but I skipped minors. That's foul down the line. When you got to majors, it was wherever your sponsor was, that was your team name.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't sponsored.
Okay.
It wasn't like the Stones Broadcasting Network Giants.
Yeah.
It was just Stones Broadcasting Network.
So this would be like Gladding McBean?
Yeah, I was on Trailer City.
You were on Trailer City. All right.
Yeah. My brother was on Myrtle's Beauty Shop.
He didn't get teased by you at all.
No, well, they had pink uniforms. That's fouled out of play. I'm not making that up. At least I don't think I am.
Did they do your hair before the game?
No, they didn't. Now,
I'm
come
just
on.
curious.
It's a reputable
I'm curious.
establishment. They were
I
supporting a
know.
Little League team.
Reputable establishment doing your hair. That would have been a smart move.
Trailer City, we always lost to Stanley Pierce Electric. They had a tremendous team.
Got a bunch of guys there.
The team I always wanted to be on. Line drive, third baseman snags it. That's Barnes for the out. Jackson with the same kind of swing, Stones, as he had on that home run last night.
Yeah.
Tried to get the launch angle going. That one just didn't make it good enough contact.
Kind of
And
off the
Barnes
end
had
of the
it.
bat.
Red Top Dairy.
Red Top Dairy?
Was the place.
That was the place to be?
Yeah, that was the place. That was the coolest team.
I would imagine
They had
Red
cool
Top Dairy.
red jerseys and stuff.
And they gave you ice cream afterwards, right? Because of the dairy
No, you
side?
didn't get ice cream. You went
No?
to the concession stand. Everybody got snow cones after the game.
Yeah.
Win or lose.
Well, I was thinking the dairy guys would give you the ice cream,
No,
and that's
they're-
why you want to be there.
I understand that, but that wasn't that kind of a sponsorship in those days.
Gotcha.
Yeah, these days, if you had that, you definitely would have. They'd have it
course,
set up.
yeah.
But not in those days. There's Electric. There's Trailer City, Red Top Dairy. I'm trying to remember what some of the other teams. I don't remember. It
I
might
wish
have been a Ford dealership
I
as
wish
well,
we
too.
had cool names like that.
Yeah. Look out. Did that hit him first? Yes, it did. And Stones points to first to tell the umpire no.
Just want to let him know.
It's Brady Dobson, the newcomer, and he'll go down to first base with the hit by pitch, and Luke Euler will be the hitter.
Pretty sure that got mostly Jersey, but it made enough of a sound to get him to go down to first base.
Yeah, so my son, when he was in Little League, he was on like the Giants or the Braves or the Mariners or something. It's
Yeah.
much better if you're on.
Yeah.
If you were on Old Town Pizza.
That's
Old Town Pizza would be a great one.
That'd be a great one. I'd want to be on that team.
Euler right back up the middle, base hit center field. Getting to second is Dobson. Stones holds him up.
Sorry.
Your base coaching is coming out, brother.
I'm working on it.
First hit right there for the Potters. And Euler, who was hitting .364, improves upon that. First and second, one out. And here is Carson Moore, who's hitting .412 and batting ninth. And that's pretty good.
If that's your 9-hole hitter, yeah.
He has a home run that was called by a rock star.
Oh, that's
you weren't here for that.
I wasn't
were you?
here. No, I got to watch it.
Tim
though.
McCord from Evanescence
Yes.
was in here, and he Ray Garcia, give him credit, brought him up here.
I'm big fans of
I
Evanescence.
had an idea. That's popped up and out of play. I had an idea that they were a band. I had no idea about their music, although I'd heard a song from them. I think my son played it for me or something. Anyway, so I didn't even know who they were really. But Tim came up, and he was great. He was a baseball fan right away, you could tell. Just grabbed his – and he was talking, and Carson hit a ball to right center, and I take it, Tim, and he called it. That ball is out of here. And then it was the coolest thing because he said, I've always wanted to do that, and that was the best part of the whole thing.
From a guy who stands in front of 50, 100,000 fans screaming at him to fulfill a lifelong dream of calling a home run. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and he's about to embark on a world tour that goes literally around the world, and he's here in Lincoln calling a home run.
I think I'm going to go to Shoreline and check out a show.
We got to go backstage and see our guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Inside. Nice block right there by Mezger. That would have definitely advanced the runners. Moore with a 1-ball, 2-strike count out of Cameron Park, California. Also San Diego State University. The Aztecs. That is high for a ball. 2-2. Two pitch coming up. Moore hits it sharply down the first base line. That's a fair ball. They're going to just get one. Nice play down there by Henderson. He thought about going for two, but that would have been a long throw, and he took care of the runner at first himself. The runners move up to second and third, but now 2 outs, and Jordy Lopez is the hitter. Lopez, who walked his first time up, stole a couple of bases, but was stranded at third on the double play to end the inning. Hitting at .625. Well, a good guy to have up with 2 guys on base. Jacob Cullen, the right-hander, delivers, and it is a strike. 84 from Cullen, who topped off, I think, at 85. That one was a confident-looking chuck right there. 0-1 on Jordy. Got 4 runs batted in so far out of Elk Grove, California, and UC Berkeley. Lines that one in right center. There's nobody there. It is down and cut off in right field. Lopez is going for second. Cut off and no throw. It's a 2-run double by Jordy Lopez, and the Potters take the lead 2-0. So Jordy Lopez stays hot. 11 for 17 now with 6 runs batted in. And that is the kind of hit. That's the kind of hit you like to see anytime, Jones, because it's 2-out hit. You love seeing a 2-out hit.
2-out hit. It's clutch hit and hit in the right spot into that gap area, allowing both runs to score. He gets himself into scoring position with that swing.
Yeah, Porter cut it off, didn't let it go to the fence, but Lopez was always going to get 2. We have activity. I didn't see the activity start until just now, though, so I doubt that guy would be ready to go, as Cullen almost got out of the inning, but Lopez steers one into right center and scores 2. And here's Quincy Malbrough, who returned to action as a Potter in the first inning. He hit a grounder to third, which was misplayed, so he reached on an error. Kind of a long meeting. The umpire, he let them have their meeting. Said, I'm going to give you, it's your first meeting, so I'm going to have a little meeting here, and then I'm going to go out there and I'm going to break things up.
And then he does the sign.
He does the sign, break it up, brah. Is that what he said?
Break it up, brah.
Break it up, brah.
I love you.
Okay, whatever. Malbrough. Quincy, the right-hander.
It's really nice to see Quincy back, though, for sure.
Malbrough with Bland on deck. Quincy hits it high up in the air to left center field. Giving chase is Blakely. Gets under it and makes the catch right in front of the warning track. So good job by Malbrough. Put some wood on it, but Lopez with the 2-run double. We go to the third. Potters lead at 2-0.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Top of inning number 3 from McBean Stadium. Come on out and enjoy the fun. Tomorrow, 1:05 is the first pitch against the South Bay Storm. Then a couple of days off before a Wednesday evening game. Andrew Ballantyne on the mound for his third inning of work. He is down low. The first pitch is Jamison Barnes. There's the – okay, so that's
There's
Tinkerbell.
the 3, yep.
I think
that's Bell.
Bell's one of them.
Yeah, in the yellow,
and
the
then
gold, whatever.
Who's in who's the redhead?
I think that's the mermaid. The Little Mermaid, excuse me.
That's hit out into center field. In its tracks, Jordy Lopez will make the play. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I
think
think
that's
you're
the
right.
mermaid.
Yeah, because she has red hair and she wears the aqua blue dress.
That's true. That's true. I got to give you that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But here's the thing, is we had this thing going on that we picked 4.
Yeah, I know.
And we've only seen 3.
Well, of the 3, I got Bell. We said we had the Little Mermaid, so we got that.
Yeah.
And then neither one of us
So
said
you
Tinkerbell.
win.
Yes.
Yes. I hate losing.
Unless
to you.
somebody else comes out, unless somebody shows up later. Cruella de Bill rides in later with a Dalmatian.
I might go change in the half inning.
I want to see that. I want to see you. Oh, no, I don't. No. I just came to my senses. Fastball inside. 2-0 on Nate Stillman, the second baseman. 0 for 1 yesterday. Came on as a replacement late in that game and is starting tonight. Batting in the 9 spot. Takes a strike. Jackson Blakely, the center fielder, the leadoff man, is on deck. 1 out here in the top of inning number 3. Fireworks night at McBean Stadium. It's more of a settling crowd, though. It's not a buzzy crowd like last night. That's in there for a strike. It's more just like, we're going to watch the game. We're going to watch some fireworks, and then that's cool.
I think there's some returning fans from last night.
Yeah.
They got the vibe now. They know how
It's a
this
good
works,
vibe.
right?
Well, in the Lopez double, I heard the vibe. It was
Yeah.
good response. That's in there, call strike 3.
Second strikeout looking for Cullen, or excuse me, for Valentine.
That is the 5th strikeout of the game for Andrew Ballantyne, and it'll bring up Jackson Blakely, who struck out back in the first inning.
I think I'm going to help you out here, and I think you're going to get a special guest. So I'll be right back, bud.
Okay, goodbye. It's kind of cryptic. Airs a strike to Jackson Blakely. Oh, yeah, it's the 3rd inning, so I got to have my guest. I forgot about that, and there he is. Oh, well, I'm aiming high, I guess. Reach for the stars, as Casey Kasem once said. Eli Garcia, the manager of the team that's playing the game right now, is sitting next to me. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. It's kind of a nice view right here.
Oh, it's a great view right here, and so far I'm liking the game so far. We've got 2 outs here in the inning, so I might ask you a question. We can just stay with you. We don't need to go to a commercial. Why not? Ballantyne looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah, no, he's been really good for us. I believe this is his 2nd start, and especially him coming back, it's nice to have another familiar face. He had a really good year in the spring, so definitely glad to have him out here.
He looks really comfortable here. I was talking to Stones about that. He looks really comfortable on that mound, and he's throwing his breaking pitches just fantastic. So you're up here. It's in the middle of the game, and people say, wait a minute, does he need to go manage? And the one reason that when I talked to you a couple of days ago that you said you could come and do this is because your entire coaching staff is here now, and you love your coaching staff.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about them.
Yeah, I got a really good coaching staff. Nate Kajowski, he's obviously back, pitching coach. Really good job last year with the pitchers. Doing a really good job so far. Brought on Alex Baeza, so he's a first-timer. Played at Hawaii and Utah and played a little bit of pro ball. Was a Gold Glove winner actually in college at first base.
Wow. Ballantyne strikes him out. So a great inning for Andrew Ballantyne. We're going to keep it here, Evan. If we can, we got Eli Garcia, the manager of the Potters, as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Yeah, so continue to talk. So Alex, pretty good lineage there, a Gold Glove winner in college.
Yeah, and then, just a great, clubhouse guy, obviously been around the game. And then Got Hank Lafort as well. Someone I've known for a long time. Played at Fullerton, and just a guy who's around baseball 24/7. So, and has tons of connections, and he helped me out on the recruiting side of things this year. So that was really nice. And then we have Chris Sabelos, who will be helping out with catchers. He's kind of on and off, but he'll be working with catchers this year. And same thing. Played at the high level. Played at Fullerton and K-State, Kansas State. And then he coached at William Jessup as of recent, and then, he'll be out here working with catchers.
Oh, that's a great staff. So I know I know it's hard to believe you're still kind of early in your managing coaching career. So do you like to have set things that your coaches take care of, or do you just adjust it to who your coaches are? I know Nate probably brings something different than another pitching coach would bring. So how do you handle that?
Yeah, 100%. There's no chance I'd be able to do this by myself. But yeah, being able to have, guys with, different kind of sets of expertise and just things that they're good at, and giving them those roles. And I trust them all. I don't have to micromanage. I don't have to look over their shoulder. Hey, you guys got this. And, ultimately it takes a team, right? It's going to take a team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you are establishing a little bit of a record of yourself now. I must congratulate you. Roseville High School, you win your second straight section title. So you win 2 as a player and 2 as a coach. There can't be too many people that have done that.
Yeah, that's something that we just worked hard at, and credit to the players, right? They put in so much work and just a lot of hard work to make that a reality. And, it was super rewarding to just see them celebrate with one another and kind of be able to just bring Roseville back to what it's been.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because I did plaster football games for a while. We talked with a bunch of coaches who took programs that were kind of dead and tried to rebuild them. And now, I don't know if Roseville was a dead program, but I know they weren't where they are now. When you took over, what were some of the kind of things that you had to do as far as get into the community? What were some of the kind of things you had to do to kind of build that thing back up again?
Yeah, I think I just had to look back at what they'd done in years past, right? Going back, I think the school opened up in 1912 to be exact, and I think our first league championship actually was 1915, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
And just look back at just the kind of baseball that was played back then and the amount of people. Well, there we go.
Bland with a single up the middle off the new pitcher Nathan Brown for the Chico Lone Wolves. We got Eli Garcia in here. I don't want to stop down. I want to hear what Eli has to say. His Roseville Tigers winning their second straight section title.
Yeah, and then just, being able to just do what the past Tigers have done, right? And that was just be the gritty kind of guy that maybe you weren't the favorite, maybe you weren't the biggest guy or the best-looking player, but you're going to go out there and you're going to play winning baseball. And that's something I wanted to bring there, and that's just something that, the boys, they bought in and they've done.
Well, it seems like, especially at the high school level and whatever sport you're doing, as Bland takes off and steals second, that you really need the community kind of behind you. And I know Roseville is like the oldest school in the district, so they have that kind of history. They really need the community. How did you get the community back involved with the team?
Yeah, I think originally, honestly, what started it was just talking to as much alumni as I can to just learn. I've been Lincoln my whole life, my whole family, and just learning the history of there, and then being able to just embrace it, right? Not try to change anything, right? Just, stick to the process of what got in Roseville so big, and then, reaching out to as many people and just, inviting them out and trying to have them come out to the field. For a lot of alumni that's alive, at least, it's the same field. Like, the field hasn't changed. So for them, it's kind of nostalgic.
That's
to be able
good.
To come back.
That's kind of good in a way, yeah. So let's move ahead. I talked to your dad a couple of days ago. I want to ask you the question I asked him. I asked him if there was any change in you as a manager. Now, just talking about the summer, the Potters, from last year's Potters to this year's Potters. He thought he saw a difference. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think it's just going to come with experience, right? You're always going to learn things. And after the season ended last year, we didn't make playoffs, and that was a big bummer. And I had to ask myself a lot of tough questions of what I can get better at and reach out to as many resources as possible and just be able to just get better, right? At the end of the day, this is my job. This is what I want to do. And so, it's going to take with taking criticism, learning, and just growing and getting better. And I feel like, definitely the biggest thing I've gotten better at from last year to this year is just experience, right? It was just doing stuff, learning, the failures and what I could have done different, and now just applying it.
Well, we talked to, I think, Justin Santiago the other day, and he was really impressed by the way that you were able to relate to the players. Probably taking stuff from your high school experience and relating to the kids. But let's take a look. We got some some returning kids, but let's look at it. You get a guy like Jordy Lopez who comes out, and you've seen this before because you've been around the team for a long time. Sometimes guys like Lopez and like P. Bland out on second base right now, they just explode right from the beginning, and it's like they've been on the Potters forever.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think those are some early fan favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just, I mean, Jordy was the guy where, honestly, we kind of signed him late, and we got really, really lucky. And he's a local guy, so that helps as well. But, yeah, definitely this year there's a lot more depth, and there's so many pieces that, like, you could throw a lineup today and a totally different lineup tomorrow, and they wouldn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic. Get that depth of talent because I think we're talking about it with Stones. Some of the teams you play early in the season have good players, but they don't have depth and they don't have pitching depth. And then that's something you have to develop for when later in the season you're playing against the better teams when you're going to play in the PEL. I mean, that's great competition. So you've got to have 1 through 9. You got to be able to play 1 through 9.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's just, I mean, this is a game to where, I mean, you've seen it, there's teams that you'll sleep on the other team because maybe you don't think they're good enough. I mean, you've seen it in the College World Series where I don't think UCLA did that, but you'll see a team like St. Mary's beat the number 1 team in the nation, right? It happens in this sport pretty frequently, so being able to just treat this game with respect and just playing the game of baseball rather than the opponent.
Well, I was going to ask you, I forgot what I was going to ask you actually. As P. Bland, he takes our attention away because he's always stealing bases out. Him and Jordy are always stealing bases out there. So we got the guy on third. We have 1 out here in the third. We're talking with Eli Garcia, and takes a strike. Yeah, it's just nice. What I wanted to ask you is, I know we talk about your philosophy and stuff, and I talked to most of the players I talked to. One of the first things I talked to them about is the thing that we've established, it seems, in Lincoln is that everybody pulls together. You guys come from all over the place and pull together, and it's a never-give-up attitude, and you come together as a team very quickly. And it seems like this team has done that this year as well.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Infield out, scores another run. Henderson gets the RBI. Makes it 3-0 for the Potters. It just seems like it's almost, I'm not surprised, it's almost a given now. You see guys and they're all pulling together, and they come from all over the place. I know you have some returnees, and some guys, they know, like Bland knows Henderson and knows these guys and stuff, but still, it just seems to be a really quick thing.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it just comes from the same thing like we talked about the Roseville, just the culture of Lincoln Potters baseball, the community of Lincoln, right, how they just get behind the players, and then obviously just everybody that's a part of Lincoln Potters baseball, and they just make everybody feel so welcome and at home. And it makes it fun to play baseball, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, when they come out to the yard, they have, pretty much they're putting on a show for a lot of these people that attend. And, they embrace that and they love it day in and day out.
And I think it really helps because I was talking the other day about one of the pitchers that came in for the Knicks, and he went out on the mound, all of a sudden there's 1,800 people there.
Yeah.
And it's just different, and that really does get you ready for going back. I know some colleges have big crowds. I'm not saying they don't, but some of them don't, and some of them you come here and you play against good competition in front of a big crowd. It really helps you when you go back to your school.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it helps us too, the home team, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's supposed to help us, yeah. I mean, it's great. Ryan
100%.
Jackson's the hitter. Big home run last night, Ryan Jackson, and a game that, let's be honest, that was the first game that got to the midpoint of the game that it was a tight game, and he came out, and I thought there were a couple of really great defensive plays last night, and Jackson home run that I was really impressed with because that's the kind of effort you need when you're playing tight games.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we call it, it's getting an RBI with your glove.
Yeah.
I mean, you can score runs with the glove by taking away runs, right? And did a good job. I know Ryan Jackson Norton in right field. He made a sweet play.
What a play he made.
Oh, yeah, that was a sweet play. He had Carson Moore turning double plays left and right. It was a pretty awesome display of defense.
Yeah, both he and Perrin Bland are really good at throwing on the run, and you don't see that in a lot of infielders, especially Carson running away from first base and throwing back across his body. And they make it look pretty easy too, but that's a rare thing. And it helps your pitcher out so much.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we work on early work, right? And I mean, it's almost like, the new age of football, right? You got quarterbacks throwing from all these crazy arm
angles,
slots. And just being able to practice it, and the more you practice it, it's easier to do it in the game.
Now, do we have, as far as a roster is concerned, as far as you know, do we have a lot of more players coming in? Is this roster going to be static for a while? I know we have probably some college kids that are still playing. I know Ty McGraw's been mentioned. Hopefully he'll be able to come back, but a couple of guys who are still playing in college.
Yeah, so we got, McGraw, he's coming back. They're in a regional right now, so just waiting on that. But for the most part, this is majority of our guys. I think hitter-wise, we're waiting on. Oh, there we go.
Delivered to left field, and the throw to the plate won't be in time. The Potters pull out a run on a base hit by Dobson. Brady has been pretty impressive early on here. He's come in there and instantly made a difference.
But yeah, to go back to what we're talking about, the roster. This is for the most part everybody. I think we're missing about 3 more hitters, and then about 5 to 6 more pitchers. But this is pretty much the roster.
Okay.
So I think we definitely excited. I think we got a pretty good roster coming up this year. Hopefully to make some noise and get in playoffs and get that first championship.
Yeah, it's nice to get them. It's nice to get them in early or as early as possible, so they can kind of gel as a unit. So would it be too simplistic to say that's your goal? I mean, the goal of the season is to get to the playoffs, or is there? I know there's personal goals, there's development goals, but that's got to be one of the goals of the season.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's trying to win the championship, right? I mean, Healdsburg, 6-time, 5-time repeat champs.
Yeah.
And, it's our 10th anniversary, right? As an organization.
It's a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it'd be pretty sweet to win it on the 10th year, and I think the city of Lincoln, the fans, and just everybody that's a part of it, like we talked about, it would mean a lot to them.
Yeah, because you're the same as us. You were here 9 years, right? Because you were the winning pitcher the first game we ever did.
Yeah.
You were the first guest we had.
Yeah.
So there you go. Against I think it was the San Francisco Seals.
Yeah, you're right.
And we were outside on the bleachers doing interviews under an umbrella and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we had the shading.
No,
right
we
here.
didn't. No, we had no tarp here. We had nothing. We were out there. An old guy out there in the sun trying to figure out what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
It was, that's a while ago. But, yeah, it is amazing to think 10 years. I mean, and look at it. I mean, Eli, half the games so far have been sold out. And, I mean, that's a tribute to your team, but it's also a tribute to the people of Lincoln and, Placer County. That's amazing support.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think also it starts at the top with Clifton. He's great. I don't think you could ask for a better owner. And then, Matt, the amount of hours and time, away from his family and stuff that he puts into Lincoln Potters. And then Nolan, right? Obviously Nolan being Matt's right-hand man. And then, everybody else that's involved, you and Stones, we got Willie doing the announcing and just everybody that's a part of it. My dad obviously being here as well since day one.
That's fouled off by Luke Euler, who has singled his last time up. Yeah, we got a couple of – Jordy was hitting over 600 and Bland is at 570 and Luke Euler's 360. Carson's at 400. So some really good averages and really guys getting comfortable. And I think this might be the earliest. You talk about, these are the guys. This might be the earliest that you had guys like that, because I think early on, first couple of weeks, most seasons, it's guys that come in and play for 5 or 6 games and then they're gone. But this is different. Oilers swings and misses for the out. 2 runs in the inning. Potters lead it 4-0. Eli, thanks a lot. We've taken up enough of your time. I know you're a busy man. We appreciate you coming up here and spending some time, and continued success, my friend.
Yeah, thank
you. Congratulations.
Yeah. Anytime you want me up here,
You got it, bud. I appreciate it. Tell your dad thank you, because he always want. Hey, is Eli up there yet? I don't know. Is he supposed to come up in the first or the second? He doesn't remember things that well.
I know. I get it from him. He should know.
4-0 Potters. We're going to the 4th.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org. When it comes
Top of inning number 4. Potters lead at 4-0. Our thanks to Eli Garcia, the manager, for spending some time with us and giving us his views on things. I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, 2 section titles as a player, and then 10 years later he gets 2 section titles as a coach. That can't be that many people that have done that. Wyatt Denton is going to start us off. Andrew Ballantyne still out on the mound, and we just asked Eli. I think Ballantyne has a pitch count at about 55, so he has been very efficient so far. Just the 1 walk. He has struck out 6 so far in the first 3 innings. He got Denton back in the first, and he gets a call strike right there, 0-2. Potter scoring a couple runs with RBI ground out by Henderson and an RBI single by Brady Dobson, who's hit the ground running, Mr. Dobson.
Oh, absolutely.
That is call strike 3. Ballantyne gets the first out in inning number 4, and he'll face Lucas Owens, who flied to right field his first time up. Lucas was 1 for 1 last night. He is out of Butte College. Left-handed hitter against the left-hander Ballantyne. Beautiful night for baseball out here at McBean Stadium. Great crowd, of course. Fireworks night, Disney night. Only 3 princesses, but I think they did a good job.
They did do a
very
good job.
Very good princesses. Sometimes you see, one of the princesses or one of the superheroes. Sometimes you see the princesses, or the superheroes, and there's a line driving to right field, a base hit by Owens. They got a couple of tattoos and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the myth is not kept alive, if you know what I mean. But in this case, they were tremendous. That is the first hit of the game for the Lone Wolves.
There's got to be a superhero out there that's got tattoos, right?
No, superhero. I think I was more on the Disney princesses.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, superheroes, I guess they do, yeah.
I think they
But
they
not
almost have
your
to.
Captain America or anybody like that. Well, Spider-Man you wouldn't know, obviously.
I was going to say, and, under all that armor and stuff with Captain America, you don't know.
You think he's sporting?
He's sporting like a tribal
Metallica.
A tribal armband.
I like it. High fastball. 2-0 on Luke Henderson, who struck out back in the second inning. Yeah, that's great. If Superman had a tattoo, what would it be?
The Superman logo?
Apple pie. I like the Superman logo better.
Right on his
But he has
chest.
the Superman logo on his chest. He doesn't need it.
So, and then when he rips off the uniform, it's still there.
No, it's Batman.
It's Batman.
He's my friend, dude. I love that guy.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Batman has no tattoos. That is a ball, 3-1.
We do have a superhero night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
too.
we do.
So,
Or is it Marvel night or is it superhero night?
I think it's superhero night, and
Okay.
I think that's the opportunity that we'll get to
we'll check and see if they have
find
tattoos.
out. Yeah.
If there's a superhero with a tattoo, we'll bring him up and talk to him.
Half an inning.
Yeah, not a whole inning.
Not a whole
Can't-
inning.
Maybe just one batter.
Yeah.
Or maybe just, what the heck you got a tattoo on for?
Yeah, get out of here.
Hey, Iron Man. Is he Marvel? Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is.
The last guy to ask.
Daredevil's Marvel, I think.
Okay.
I like Daredevil. Daredevil and Batman were my favorites growing up.
All right.
I like the
I was a-
mysterious dudes.
I was a Green Hornet fan.
Oh, I can see that. That is ball 4. So a base hit and a walk here in the 4th, and Ballantyne has 2 on with 1 out, and will face Tyler Porter, who we saw last night has power. And Nate Kajowski is going to go out and talk to the pitcher. And Nate, again, has a way of moving. It's kind of slow.
You know what? I noticed that in the tall guys, the really tall guys, they have that gait. I've seen you with it for as long as I can remember.
I'm just lost. I think what we do is we get Willie to get the $6 Million Man music, and we put it when Nate walks out there.
Yes. The Bionic.
Yeah, the Bionic Man, yeah. The $6 Million Man,
That was
some
a
would
good
say.
show.
It was a good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was no Fall Guy, but it was a good show.
Oh, Fall Guy was the best.
Fall Guy was the best.
It was the best.
What was it? Was it a Ford Bronco that the guy drove?
I didn't really care about the car.
Yeah, but he did all the stunts in the Ford Bronco,
Well,
or whatever
okay,
that
yeah.
car was. It was pretty cool.
It was the same guy.
It was the same guy.
How cool is that you're the $6 Million Man and you're the Fall Guy?
I know, man.
Oh, and I think he sang the theme song, too.
Oh, really?
Which I don't know if that was good
We
or
got to
not.
have to get the
And
crack
then he
staff
married
on
Farrah
that one.
Fawcett. So,
Well,
I mean, the guy had it going on for a while. Talk about
He still does. I don't know what.
Strike call. 0-2. Okay, whatever.
Locking down
He's
Farrah
an older.
Fawcett.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's a pull.
Yeah, that's a pull.
That's going. Yeah, well, yeah, that's great. How great you are. I married Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah
Okay,
Fawcett.
winner.
Okay. Winner. I bet down.
Drop.
Not
the
worthy.
Mike. Oh, call strike 3. Oh my. Strikeout number 8, out number 2, and here's Zane Denton. The DH got a walk his first time up. Out of Central Arkansas, up here with a chance to do some damage, and so did Porter. But Tyler went down on strikes. Denton takes a strike. That one pitch, I think, has been Valentine's most successful one so far. A slider that comes in on the right-handed hitter. And it's because his control on it has been tremendous tonight.
Something that we talk about, if you have a pitch and you're working on it, you find it, you keep running with it.
Yeah, well, that's what he did there, and finally Denton turned on it, but he hit it foul down the third base line. You could tell Eli Garcia, you could tell. He's thinking, he's focused.
Oh yeah,
championships.
It was a great interview that you had with Eli, and what I really liked is the fact that you had asked his dad about the changes from year 1 to year 2, and he didn't shy away from that at all.
No, he kind of said the same thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
and that's really impressive. For any manager, it doesn't matter at what level and how long you've been doing it, to realize that. You know what? I got to ask myself some tough questions. I got to figure out where I can get better and help the organization out, and he did that.
Yeah, and
it's already, you can tell already that it's paying dividends.
Squirted out towards second base. The first baseman is off the bag going to cover, and it's going to be safe at first. And I think Brady Dobson wandered off a little too far on that one, as Carson Moore had it under control, and Dobson cut in front of him. Trying to cover was Ballantyne, but there was no way they were going to get Denton at first base, and that is a base hit, and that will load the bases.
Yeah, that's tough. There's got to be good communication out there, and Moore's got to take charge of that, make sure that he's calling them off and getting them back.
I'm going to guess that he was calling them off.
He probably was.
In my mind, that's a first baseman. You have to know how many steps off first base you can go.
If you're
and
playing
once you get to that step, then you stop and you'll go back.
You're playing that far off the bag, you got 3 steps and 3 steps only.
Especially if it's a slowly hit ball like that. Ballantyne delivers a strike to Isaiah Metzger, and he has a chance to do a little damage here with the bases loaded here in the 4th inning. Isaiah from Feather River Junior College, 0-1. Squirts that one foul back to the screen, 0-2.
Hit that one off his knuckles.
Yeah.
It's going to sting a little bit. I don't care even if you're using a wood bat. That's still going to sting.
You know it stung because he went out and took his helmet off.
Yes.
He said, I got to show my locks, and I've also got a stinging knuckle.
He's got lettuce. He's got good lettuce.
Stinging Knuckles is a good band.
Ooh, yeah.
0-2. Check swing. Did he go? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. 1-2. I mean, I don't want to be biased. I mean, he didn't go.
No. I love that the fan base, though, said, oh.
No, I like that. That's what they should have done.
That's exactly
right. Even if they thought he didn't go, they should do it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Didn't go on that one. It was outside. 2-2 now on Isaiah Metzger. Headed to the University of Arkansas at Montecito. Going out to talk to as Ballantyne is right out 61 pitches now, and this is definitely going to be his last batter. They want him to close it down. He almost had it closed down. With the grounder should have been handled for the out. But that doesn't matter now. What matters is a 2-2 count. High fly ball. Right field. Second baseman going out. Right fielder coming in. And it's caught by Marlboro. So Ballantyne gets out of the inning. That's probably the last we'll see of Andrew. We go to the bottom of inning number 4, and Potter's on top, 4-0.
You are Laborers Rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
We're back.
We're back. We're trying to help a young lady get her prize.
Yes.
See what her number was called on her program. You get programs. I think Mad Max was selling the programs today.
And he sold out of them. I think it's his first time selling out of them. So.
Do you remember the guy last year who was the greatest program seller?
No, I don't.
It was one of our worthless interns.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I don't remember.
But he was a guy. Who was,
I love all of them. Though.
Like they were getting everybody was attacking him all the time. But he was a great program seller.
Was it Jack?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
know who it was, but who was the least popular guy?
Let's Statwalker.
Statwalker would
back.
know.
He'll
Yeah,
know.
yeah, he'll know. It was a great program. I said, yeah, but I'm great at selling programs.
Killed it.
Hey, that's okay. You find what you're good at.
That's right.
And Mad Max was on the programs tonight. Here's Carson Moore, who grounded out to first his first time up. Came in at 4-12 with a home run. He is up against Jacob Heiser, the new pitcher, who is out of Feather River Community College. He is the third pitcher. Cullen and then Brown and then Heiser. Cullen went the first two, then Nathan Brown pitched the third, and now Jacob Heiser delivers a strike. Evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. He'll be followed by Jordy Lopez and Quincy Malbrough. 9-1-2 for the Potters here in the bottom of the fourth. Sails a high fastball. 2-1 on Carson Moore. Eli Garcia pointing out Carson's excellent defense so far this year, along with P. Bland at short. That's in there for a strike.
Yeah, it's going to be a really nice duo throughout the summer up the middle for the Potters. If they can maintain that. They're both really good, smooth, silky smooth defenders.
2-2 now on the silky smooth Carson Moore.
There it is.
I like it. You want to call him Silky or Silk or something? You want to call him Silk?
I'd like to call him
Carson
Smooth.
Silk Moore?
I'd like to just call him Smooth.
I like Silk better than Smooth.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. We can workshop. He's already been player of the game. I mean, he's got a player of the game under his belt already. Pops that one up. Third baseman going back. It's going to be a tough play. Shortstop takes over. Nice play by Wyatt Denton over there to catch that one, as that was going to be trouble for Barnes as he went straight back, and the sun is still prominent up in the sky, but Denton called him off and took the play for the first out. And here's Jordy Lopez, who has a walk and a 2-run double so far tonight, improving his average from his .625 when he started, and he now has 6 runs driven in on the season. Interesting that Eli said that Jordy was a late signing, and they were lucky that he was still available.
If he was, yeah, if he was a late signing, they are lucky that they got him.
I don't see how he was still available. 1-0. And that is ball 2. Quincy Malbrough to follow. Tomorrow, 105 against the South Bay Storm. And a couple of days off for the Potters until they're back on the 3rd against the Concord Zephyrs. That's shot foul. So the Concord Zephyrs are in for 1. That's the Zephyrs Potters rally we got to get going. Rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get that rivalry going.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Sure.
What's a Zephyr?
A Zephyr is like a tornado kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. At least that's what I said.
That is exactly what you said.
It really is.
Glad you could remember that.
Jordy hits it high in the air to center field. Blakely giving ground, moving over into left center for the out. So 2 quick outs, courtesy of Jacob Heiser here in the fourth for the Potters and Quincy Marlboro out of Loomis, California, and Purdue University. I was formed by Willie.
Wow.
The Boilermakers.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's
anyway,
big.
He reached down an errant fly to center. And he is up here with 2 outs. Maybe if you're from Purdue University, you should hit a home run.
You know what? I like that.
I'm just saying.
No, I like it.
Maybe you should.
I think that's what we should shoot for here.
I think we have to have goals. For each player, we have to have a goal for each player.
Set the bar high.
I like that. That is the University of Drew Brees. Bob Greasy.
UDB?
I'm sorry?
UDB? University of Drew Brees?
Drew Brees went to Purdue.
Oh, okay.
And so did Bob Greasy, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Although I don't know if Drew Brees is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think he went in this year, right?
I think he did go in this year.
Well done, Drew. First ballot, man. That's pretty good in football. It's hard to get in that Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's difficult.
It's crazy that the Grease Man's in there, though.
Okay. Grounder out toward third. Barnes waits for the hop across the diamond in the dirt and doesn't make the play at first base, and safe is Marlboro. Going to have to be an error again on the third baseman on the throw. Second error of the game for the Lone Wolves, and Marlboro reaches, and that's always dangerous when the next batter is P. Bland.
P. Bland with runners on base. He's kind of dangerous.
He struck out in the first and then singled, stole a couple of bases, and scored in the second. So he is 13 for 23 now on the season with 2 home runs and 12 runs batted in. He is in the portal, I believe. He was at Troy and then Chipola College. Look out, that's inside. Two outs here in the fourth inning. Potters on top 4-0. Trying to make it 6 in a row out of the gate here in the 2026 season. There goes the runner. It's outside. Throw at second is going to be just get away at second base. I don't think he would have got the call, but it was going to be close as Mesker skipped that one in there in the right spot. But Marlboro gets the stolen base.
Stillman, had he held on to that, I mean, he would have made it really close, that's for sure.
Sometimes when the fielder makes a difficult catch like that and they have the ball and it's on their foot, even if the foot got there first, the umpire tends to give him the benefit of the doubt. Bland takes a strike. 2-1. And he was taking that all the way, it looked like. Busy night down there at the kids' zone with the bounce houses and stuff. Down the left field line. Bland takes the ball, 3-1.
So I did ask around. That is not a huge water slide over there, but it is a obstacle course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so because I thought it was a water slide.
I do enjoy the obstacle course too, though.
Yeah.
A little bit less messy than a water slide.
A little bit.
Bland gets hit on by a pitch. And I know what he's saying. It was ball 3 anyway. Just throw ball 4. Don't hit me with it.
I would have gladly taken my walk.
Yes, thank you. 2 on and 2 out, and Ethan Johnson, who was walked and struck out, coming up to the plate. Left-hand hitting catcher out of San Jose, California, University of Missouri.
Skip went out to just have a conversation with Pete and make sure he's all right. It was a glancing blow off the shoulder, so I do believe he's okay. But
it's just irritating more than anything
Eli
else.
goes out there just to make sure.
I think Eli wanted some FaceTime.
Oh, he already had some, didn't he?
I know. There's Ethan. Did Ethan get hit? No, I guess he didn't.
Ooh.
I don't know how that missed him.
I don't know how
That's
it did
crazy.
either.
Wild pitch is going to move runners at second and third, but more importantly, how the heck did that miss him?
I need a virtual replay, and I think it went between his legs.
It had to be a nutmeg. Yeah, absolutely. Crazy. Second and third now, and they're going to have another one of the famous Chico meetings at the mound.
Oh,
these are getting to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They all get together at the mound. They kind of chat and everything. Worked out in the first inning. They got double play.
Maybe they're going to find out, should we go to Old Town Pizza after this?
Ooh,
or
think they'll go to Old Town?
I mean, it's a great place to go.
Well, they can get Old Town delivered to them, so, I mean, I don't know.
True.
I don't know if they can get a seat at Old Town. It's busy over there, man.
Well, they definitely
Ever tried to get in there?
Well, they definitely can't wear those jerseys.
Well, it depends on the results of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, the ump says, okay, I've had enough. If they're talking about Old Town Pizza up there, you guys got to break this up.
This is ridiculous.
This is taking way too long.
You should go to Mr. Pickles instead. That's what he went out there to tell him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All of them?
All of them.
Wow.
Go to Pickles.
I don't know. Sandwich shops sometimes close late. They're closed late, so you
Really?
can't go there. I don't know what time Mr. Pickles closed. I don't want to say don't go there at night because I don't know.
Oh, they're really good, though.
Okay. I'm not saying they're not. I've enjoyed them when I've gone there. What they were trying to do is get enough time for this guy to warm up in the bullpen.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, we're playing baseball. That's
yeah. 1-0 on Ethan Johnson. One hop to shortstop. Denton takes it across the diamond. That's a nice play by the shortstop. Wyatt Denton gets his pitcher out of trouble. We go to the fifth. Potter's up 4-0.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Top of inning number 5, it will be Jamison Barnes, Nate Stillman, and Jackson Blakely against the new Potters pitcher Sebastian Edwards. The right-hander out of Lincoln, California, and University of Central Arkansas comes on in relief of Andrew Ballantyne, who went 4 innings, gave up 2 hits, walked 2, and struck out 8, no runs. And this is the Farmers' 5th inning, so the first batter, who happens to be Jamison Barnes, if he makes an out in any way, shape, or form, it is half off Farmers Brewing down at the Good Place to Get a Beer bar. Or as you call it, the Brick and Barrel Backyard.
I thought I was going to get to call it that, but you did, so good job.
I am sorry. I thought you were busy drinking out of your new Potter's cup.
How do you like yours, by the way?
I do like it very much.
Good.
Thinking I'm going to put some Cup of Joe in there tomorrow.
Cup of Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring it to the ball yard.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
And then you could refill it over at our friends over here. And
you're
Papa's
talking about
Coffee Company.
Papa's Coffee Company.
They will be here tomorrow.
They're from Wheatland, you know.
Oh, I love Wheatland.
That's hit into right center field, down for a base hit. Quincy Marlboro gets over there and cuts it off, and he falls down when he throws it. He's falling down all the time, Quincy Marlboro.
He might be falling down, but he saved that from being a double by cutting it off in the gap.
Okay, that's a very good point you make. So Barnes with the single, and that means that it's not half off.
No.
Although in the past, if Barnes were happened to get forced at second or thrown out stealing, Willie has said it's okay, and they've gone ahead and given it to him.
You guys told me last time we did this that if he is out in any way, shape, or form.
That's what I said.
Yeah, any way, shape, or form.
Do we have a pinch runner coming on? Or
No, he just went to. He didn't have anybody coaching at first base, so he had to go take.
Oh, poor guy.
Take his guards and stuff
man.
and deliver them to the.
He just got a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to work extra hard in the summer.
That's a really good point you make. Nate Stillman, the batter, second baseman, batting in the 9 spot. Look out! Edwards moves him off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Jackson Blakely will be after Nate Stillman as the Lone Wolves will turn the order over. Short lead at first by Barnes. Edwards delivers. That's spanked into center field right at Jordy Lopez, and he makes the play.
5 steps to his right.
Yep. It was, what do we call one of them? Easy ones.
Easy fly.
1 out, Jackson Blakely, who struck out twice, both of those against Andrew Ballantyne, who now has a combined stat line this year of 7 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 12 strikeouts, and 3 walks with no runs. That's good.
That's a good whip right there.
That's good. That's good. So here's Blakely out of Wagner University. And their mascot is the Seahawks, correct.
There it is.
But we don't know which team had it first. We're being honest.
I'd imagine the college did because they probably opened before the Seahawks
You're
in
probably
Seattle.
right. You're probably right. Wagner's probably an old college.
Yeah.
Edwards delivers. It's grounded slowly to third, scooped up to second for 1 to first. Did not get him. Carson Moore turns it about as well as anybody, but that ball just hit a little too slowly. Euler got it over to Carson. He couldn't get Blakely at first, so it's a fielder's choice. Barnes is retired 5-4, 2 outs, and Wyatt Denton is your hitter. The shortstop has struck out twice, once swinging, once looking. It's from the left side of the plate against the right-hander Sebastian Edwards. Edwards at 6'5", 240 pounds out of Lincoln, California. He's a home guy, homegrown guy. That's a nice fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's 79 miles an hour, and that's just easy. It looks like that's just an easy toss for him.
That was.
Coming from the side.
Just kind of flings it. Call it a flinger?
A flinger.
It's a flinger. Maybe if Carson Moore, you say he's smooth, maybe it's like something about, isn't more like a paint?
Yeah.
It goes on smooth or something, and we work with that somehow.
Oh, yeah, it rolls on
Okay,
smooth.
roll that around a little bit in your mind and see if that
practice,
works. Because
I'll
I
see
know
what I
you
can
like smooth better than silk. There goes the runner. The pitch is outside. The throw to second is not going to be in time. Right on the money, but not in time. And Blakely has himself a stolen base.
Great time to steal there. Sorry about that, but great time to steal there on a 70-mile-an-hour changeup.
Puts him in scoring position with 2 outs, which is where you want to be, to your point. And Denton now with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Blakely, a good lead at second. Nobody really holding him on out there. Edwards going to take a long look and then deliver. And that's a nice-looking shot down the middle. Nice and easy right around that 78-79 mark. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Wyatt Denton. Lucas Owens will follow Denton. That's swung on and missed. Edwards gets the strikeout. To end the inning, we go to the bottom of inning number 5. Potters 4, Lone Wolves nothing.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Bottom of inning number 5, Jacob Heiser back out on the mound for the Chico Lone Wolves, who trail the Potters 4-0. The Potters will send up Jackson Henderson, then Ryan Jackson and Brady Dobson. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Henderson has hit into a double play and grounded out. He does have an RBI in the game. 2 for 12 on the season for Jackson out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Part of our Alabama connection, along with Ty McGraw from Gardendale. Heiser delivers a little bit too high, and that's a ball 1. Potters with 2 in the second and 2 in the third. Andrew Ballantyne and now Sebastian Edwards have combined to shut out the Lone Wolves through 5, and there's a swing and a miss by Henderson. Potters with 4 hits in the game. Lone Wolves have committed 2 errors. All right, moves Henderson off the plate. And it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. There's the fastball, swung on and fouled into the catcher's glove. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Potters back in action tomorrow. 1:05 is the first pitch. The South Bay Storm are the opponent. And it's a couple of days off for your Lincoln Potters before a Wednesday affair. That's against the Concord Zephyrs, Stones' new favorite team.
Yeah.
Likes the Zephyrs. Look out. Henderson moves ahead just in time. And it's 3-2.
Little bob weave action there.
That's just like, I mean, there's ways to turn away from the pitch and stuff, but when it comes to your head, you just like fight or flight.
Yeah. Pray it misses.
Yep, that's exactly right. Or just like you're Ethan Johnson and the ball can't hit you. Check swing, and it's going to go right back to the pitcher. Heiser flips it over to first for the out. And excuse me swing retires Henderson for the first out in the 5th. And Ryan Jackson, yesterday's player of the game with a double and a 2-run home run, or a solo home run, a 2-run double and a solo home run. He has a line out and a walk in this one. So he is 0 for 1. .375 coming in for Ryan Jackson with that home run and 4 runs batted in on the summer. Jackson fouls that one off. Looks like Paul Alfaro loosening up out of Butte Community College. Paul Alfaro, number 29. So Jackson 0-1. Takes that one in the dirt. Mesker behind the plate. Barnes, Denton, Stillman, and Henderson in the infield for the Chico Lone Wolves, and then Owens, Blakely, and Porter in the outfield. Jacob Heiser is the third pitcher. Jacob Cullen started, then Nathan Brown, and now Heiser. As we are in the bottom of inning number 5. Hit on up in the air toward right field, but out of play. Potters are a lot of congregating over there, a lot of pack of Potters. Another umpire would never allow that.
There's a large pack of Potters over there.
Yeah, it's like there's 4 guys coaching first, but they're nowhere near the coach's box.
You got a gang coach on first base.
And they're all supposed to be helping out with the bullpen, making sure the ball doesn't, come down by the backstop. But 2 of them are facing the wrong way. So there you go. Swing and a miss. Jackson's down on strikes. It's like they take turns. One of them watches the ball, and the 2 of them watch the game. And then they switch. 2 outs here in the 5th, and Brady Dobson, who's been hit by a pitch and singled. He scored a run. He's driven in a run. He is 3 for 4 as a Potter. Out of Lincoln of Stockton. He's already scored 3 runs as a Potter. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Jacob Heiser. Inside. Off speed down to 71 for Heiser. The Peleteros Baseball Club is doing the 50-50. Last night's 50-50 cleaned up for, I'm not sure exactly, it was the Lincoln cheer team or Lincoln something. But man, they did a great job. Right back up the middle into center field, a base hit for Dobson. The man just comes in and gets base hits, is basically what he is. His name is now Base Hit Dobson because that's what he does, is come on and get base hits.
He stole my line.
I know that. First, everybody's going to jump on that one. Come on.
I know, but it's good.
Luke Euler's the hitter. He's got a strikeout and he's got a walk in this one for Luke. He has scored a run back in the 2nd inning. Luke takes the ball 1-0. Dobson at first and 2 outs. A great night. Dylan Schmidt loosening it up for the Potters down in the pen. I think we saw Dylan last night. That is outside. 2-0. Luke can keep it going. Carson Moore would be next. We're still working on that nickname.
Yeah, I got to workshop that one.
I really do. Two balls, no strikes. Good looking pitch, but a little inside. 3-0. Dobson, short lead at first. Thought he might want to continue the Potters stealing tradition, but he didn't look like he was going to. There's a strike call. I think there should be a rule, Stones. If you get more than 5 steps down the line before he calls a strike, it's a ball.
Okay, yeah, no, I like that, but I'm not sure that they'll ever pass that rule.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to pass it. I'm saying I think they should pass it.
I know. I mean, I can understand why.
See, there you go again. Strike 2. Now, that he did not get 5 steps down the line, so that would have been called, that was a strike. I'm just saying if it takes them that long and you're already that far, then you get like time served.
You just get to keep
It's
going.
like time served. You
Time
get to keep
served.
going. Yeah.
All right.
Got grounded foul, and Dobson, who had taken off on the 3-2 pitch, will have to return. I didn't notice Piper that much today since he lost that race to that very, 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 very small child back in the 2nd inning. But he's still around, glad-handing people, kids. It's a fireworks night, so you're going to get a lot of kids.
Oh yeah, and he's got a lot of shaking hands to do.
He does.
High fives.
He is a popular fellow, I'll give him that. Euler rips it out into center field, but Blakely has got a beat on it and makes the catch. Nothing across for the Potters. A hit in the 5th. We go to the 6th. Potters 4, Wolves nothing.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley President of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in our store, our conference facilities, an amazing team that helps keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Top of inning number 6, Dylan Schmidt is the new pitcher for the Potters. Wearing number 33, coming out of Roseville, California, and Cal State San Marcos. He is the third pitcher. Ballantyne went 4 innings, gave up 2 hits. Edwards 1 inning, 1 hit. No runs so far for the Wolves. And Schmidt comes on to face Lucas Owen, Luke Henderson, and Tyler Porter. 3, 4, and 5 in the Chico lineup. Lucas 1 for 1 last night and is 1 for 2 today. He has one of the 3 hits that the Wolves have mustered. He was the first one back in the 4th inning. Takes a strike on the first pitch, 0-1. Schmidt delivers inside for a ball. It's definitely a mellower crowd tonight.
They're a little more subdued. They had an exciting game last night.
Oh, last night was crazy.
Maybe a little bit of a hangover from that. I don't know.
And we did have home runs last night, too.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, when you get home runs, everybody gets amped up. That's a beautiful pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 on Lucas Owens.
And, I mean, come on, let's be honest. Disney takes it out of you.
Disney takes it out of you, and there's a lot of kids. So it's fireworks night. There's a lot of kids, and they're kind of just like wandering around,
Doing the kid thing.
Doing kid things, trying to find kid treats. Lifted foul back to the screen and hits the pole. Probably those mics picked up the pole sound.
You know what? They did.
They did. I know. I'm very proud of that.
Those are good mics.
Very proud of that. Can't get over the fact that Evan said this is the worst job he's ever had.
I know.
You think he'd be more complimentary.
Yeah, but,
you praise him all the time.
But he knows he's got a job for life now.
Out to center field, giving ground as Lopez. He'll come back in 1 step and make the catch. So Owens hit it well, but he hit it right to center field, and Jordy Lopez for the first out in the 6th, and Luke Henderson, who struck out and walked, will be the hitter.
We have yet to hear from Luke Henderson's grandma, so he's still Luke Henderson.
Okay, is that Luke Henderson's grandma or Jackson Henderson's grandma?
No, we already have heard from Jackson Henderson's grandma.
Oh, I see. You're wanting Luke's to step up.
That's what we talked about last time he was
all
up.
Right.
Buddy.
Well, you never know.
You forgot already?
Too many Hendersons, too many grandmas.
Harry and the Hendersons.
There's my bumper sticker. Outside from Schmidt, ball 1 on Luke. 1 for 2 last night and drove in a run. Swings and misses at that one. 1-1. Schmidt at 84 on that fastball in perfect location, tying Henderson up inside and down low. Sails that one in there, and Henderson did a good job to lay off that one because it came right across the old front of the plate.
I think you and I are both swinging at that one.
I was swinging at that one.
Yeah.
And I was missing
it as well.
Yes, I was missing it.
Yeah.
Sharply hit out to Bland at shortstop. P gets up across the diamond, and one hops it over to first. And thank you, Mr. Brady Dobson, for picking that one up. And Brady threw it, short hopped it to Bland on the way back, throwing it around.
He just returned the
favor.
favor.
To say, hey, this is what I had to deal with, okay?
Yeah. You're going to throw it like that, I'll throw it back at you. That's the first time I've seen him kind of short arm a throw over to first base.
Yep.
So you can tell he's getting really comfortable out there.
Yeah, he is. And good play by Dobson. All kidding aside, that was a nice play. Looks like Shakespeare Taylor is the batter.
All right.
My guy, Shakespeare Taylor. Outside for a ball. He'll be making his appearance for Tyler Porter, who was 0 for 2. Taylor played in last night's game, and he chops that one down the third baseline foul. He was 0 for 2 in last night's game. One ball and one strike. There's the pitch, and Taylor fouls that one over to the right side. So he's a very equal opportunity foul ball hitter. One to the left, one to the right. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield kind of shifted over toward right. Taylor swings and misses. A beautiful pitch by Schmidt. Good inning by Dylan Schmidt. 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. We go to the bottom of inning number 6 at McBean Stadium. Potters on top 4-0.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of inning number 6, Paul Alfaro is the new pitcher, 6'1", out of Butte Community College. He will face Carson Moore, number 9 hitter, and then Jordy Lopez and Quincy Malbro. 9-1-2 for the Potters here in the 6th inning. They lead this one 4-0. 2 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Excuse me, I have to yell at Brock Raggets. He's standing right in front of me. Stones did the yelling for me. Way to go, Stones. Good
You're
job.
welcome.
Good job.
I think I
You
scared him.
Raggets and the other guy that he was talking to.
I
You
know.
scared them both.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Maybe unnecessarily so, but I liked it. So Carson Moore leads us off here against Alfaro. Fastball is outside. Runs it to 3-1 on the Potters leadoff hitter here in the bottom of inning number 6. And that one is a strike. Full count on Carson Moore. Came in hitting at .412 with a home run on the season. Swings and misses. Alfaro gets the strikeout. Fifth strikeout for Lone Wolves pitchers, and it'll bring up Jordy Lopez, who's walked, doubled in 2 runs, and flied to center. There's the old gender reveal, cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
Yep.
But one has got
pink,
one and one's got the other.
The guy's got the pink and the girl's got, okay.
So I'm not sure what they're revealing.
I don't know what they're saying. Yeah. Maybe they're just trying to keep you guessing.
All right.
Lopez working on maybe the batting glove, it seems like. First he had to tie the shoe, then work on the batting gloves.
He's got too much of that sticky stuff, right?
That's allegedly.
When he goes to take the glove off, then it sticks to his hands.
Well,
And that's the kind of thing that
yeah.
happen. Well, you can have it while you're batting. You just can't have it while you're pitching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Lopez takes outside. 1-0. Quincy Malbrough making his return to Potterland is on deck. He's been on twice on errors, which is odd. That's lined into left field. Down for a base hit for Lopez. So Jordy is 2 for 3. That makes him 12 for 19 on the season. And he's at first base with 1 out. Quincy Malbrough comes to the plate, and Quincy's probably going to have to let 1 or 2 go by because I'm sure Jordy's going to take off. He has 2 hits and 2 stolen bases and 2 runs batted in this one. Quincy reached on an error, flied to center, reached on an error. I go over to Lopez at first. Landon Plout, the left-hander from Lincoln, is loosening up in the Potters bullpen. Down low for a ball. Lopez not going on that one, but he's put the thought in people's mind. We would know how many stolen bases he had, but Stone tried to log into the statistics page, and he got mad like I was trying to use the computer. Gosh darn this thing.
At least I knew what I was doing.
I thought you did. Line drive right field. And that is caught out there. Porter was hit for by Taylor. So that is Shakespeare Taylor in right field, and he makes the catch for the second out. Brings up Perrin Bland. Bland is struck out, singled, scored, and walked. So he is 1 for 2, 13 for 23 on the year. Leads the Potters with 12 runs batted in, tied for the team lead with 2 home runs. Jackson Norton also has 2. Swings and misses at that one. Alfaro, kind of a throwback, Stones. He kind of comes over the top.
He does.
Which you don't see that much anymore.
He has a very nice over-the-top motion. As a right-hander, he's all the way on the first base side of the rubber, too, so it's a little bit more coming across his body to a right-hander. It's nasty.
And he's listed at 6'1", but I think the fact that he comes over the top makes him appear taller.
A little, like 6'3"?
I think so.
Give him a couple inches?
I think I will.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead and write it down.
All right, 6'3". Okay, blah, 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 blah. I can't find him.
Okay.
Took something off that. It's in there, and Bland knew it. He did that bouncy thing that batters do when they go, oh, man.
Well, he got set up with the fastball when P missed on the fastball, and then he comes back with the breaking stuff, and chomping at the bit to hit.
I thought Lopez was going to go on that pitch, so it's a good thing Alfaro threw over there, because that's what I thought was going to happen. Of course, with 2 strikes, Bland's going to be swinging anything close.
And we've seen the Potters with 2 outs. They run quite a bit.
Yep. There he goes. It's lined back up the middle, center field base hit, and Lopez is going to say, you know what? I'm going to keep on going.
And keep on going he does.
Goes all the way over to third as Bland gets his second hit of the day. So with 2 outs, we have first and third, and the batter will be Ethan Johnson. He's going to take off the old tools, the catcher's tools over there that he had the shin guard still on in the on-deck circle. That's the time. That's since the beginning of time that's happened. If a catcher's on deck when there's 2 outs, he always has the shin guards on.
Oh, yeah.
Always. So here's Ethan. He has walked, struck out, and grounded to shortstop. Had a home run, I think it was in last night's game. Yes, he did. That is outside with the fastball, 83 from Alfaro. Jordy Lopez down at third. And you know Jordy's waiting for anything to get away from that catcher. Like even like a half a foot, man, he's going. You know that.
He may be just reading balls in the dirt and taking off.
He's just going to, I think it's in there, I'm going to run.
Yep.
See if Bland goes from first base or if he's going to stay put. Nice off-speed pitch, catches that outside corner. That was going out and kind of cut its way back in for the strike. 1-1 on Ethan out of San Jose, California. He's followed by Jackson Henderson. Bland bluffs it and the ball gets away and Jordy's,
not far
I know
enough.
they said I was going to go, but that just isn't far enough. And
Just
it
not
wasn't.
far enough.
It wasn't, and Metzger got on it pretty quickly.
Metzger's done a really nice job behind the plate tonight.
Move it around back there. The young man out of Feather River Community College. 2-1 now. Hit well to right center field, but Blakely is right there for the out. So the Potters get a couple on, don't score. We go to the 7th inning. Potters on top 4-0.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Store, our conference facilities, an amazing team help us keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who...
Top of the 7th inning brings us Landon Ploud out of Lincoln High School. He will be the pitcher as Zane Denton is the hitter. So Schmidt went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, and struck out 1. So Ploud is in here, and Landon has been very impressive so far this summer because of his fancy shoes, more than likely, and that one is fouled off. Zane Denton has a walk and a single, so he is 1 for 1 in this one. He was 0 for 4 last night. Right-handed hitter against the left-hander Plout from William Jessup University, Landon Plout. Hit down the third base line, foul. Ethan Johnson going out to talk to the new pitcher. We had Ballantyne for 4, then Edwards for 1, Schmidt for 1, and now Landon Plout.
Generally, a quick mound visit like that when a new pitcher comes in means there was a sign missed.
Got to get on the same page.
You want to do it, and you want to do it in a hurry.
Pitchers and catchers who have not worked together.
It's going to happen.
Like I said, Plout has pitched a couple of innings this summer. Probably Johnson was in there at one time. Fastball is in there, call strike 3. That is 11 strikeouts for Potter's pitcher so far tonight, and it will bring to the plate Isaiah Mesger. The catcher is struck out and flied to right, so he is 0 for 2 in this one. Left-hand hitting catcher. Oh, Stones McCoy. Stones McCoy.
I'm just trying to let you know.
You're pointing out a kind of an anomaly on the roster
Yeah.
for the Lone Wolves. They have 3 number 88s. They have 88A, 88B, and 88C. They're all pitchers, and one of them is warming up now, and we have no idea if it's A, B, or C.
Because they don't have the A, B, or C on the
no,
jersey.
of course they don't. That's in there for a strike. So it's Trey, Chance, or Danny, A, B, and C. Are you going to guess? They don't have right or left-handed on here. So
I'm going to go A.
I'm going to go C. I'm going to go Danny. Okay, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know how we'll know.
We won't.
Chopped out. I mean, how are we going to know? It's just going to be 88. Okay, which 88 are you? Maybe we've got something on their other.
There it is. Tonight?
Oh, it is. That's right. Very good. It's Chance Ward, the one that neither one of us took.
Of course,
you took A and I took C, and it was B.
Told you.
Fantastic work by you. 1-2 pitch gets away, ball 2. Jameson Barnes, the third baseman, scheduled next. But that is number 10, not number 32. So we might be seeing Grant McGuire in his place, in his stead. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 12 for Potter's pitchers, 2 for Landon Plout, and Grant McGuire will be the hitter. Jameson Barnes was 1 for 2 while he was in there. So McGuire who started yesterday at third base, went 0 for 2. So I guess he's stepped into the dueling dog spot.
Ooh.
So if he strikes out, it's half off dueling dogs, and everybody's striking out lately. Hopefully,
No
he
pressure
continues.
on McGuire.
Oh, no pressure on Landon Plout. That is outside. 2-0. Put some pressure on the pitcher too. If he can get half off on beer for the entire stadium, minus the underage people, that's a pretty good deal.
You think being the dog batter adds pressure?
I think it makes him mad. I think it makes you mad, and I think it makes you want to go out and do something. There's nothing better than being the dog batter and cranking a couple of hits or hitting a home run.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
And we've had that a couple of times.
Yes, we have. We've seen it.
Now, for the most part, Willie is pretty good on his dog batter.
He does his
but
research.
we have had an occasion, rare occasion, some guy just go, oh yeah, dog batter, bam.
Yeah. I'm going 3 for 3.
Go half price on that, is what he says. That's a strike. Oh, come on.
Come on, Blue.
I'm thirsty, Blue. Come on. I'm a thirsty man up here. I'm in an oasis or in a desert, and there's the oasis. 3-1. I am just fed up.
You're flustered.
I am flustered. There you go. Now you got with the program. That's it. 3-2. Batter says, are you sure? I don't know. What batter's saying that? What do they say when it's called a strike? It wasn't low, I guess. What do you say?
There wasn't a strike.
Okay. Well, it was.
I know, but that's what you say is the batter.
All right, I got you. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off, and the excitement mounts. The drama builds, the tension.
Really good battle on the
good part is
on the field. Yeah.
The good part is the 7th inning that they don't close the beer.
Fireworks night. Fireworks night. Oh,
keep on
yeah.
having some beers.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to get this strikeout. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It's a big deal. Strike 3 called. Got him. Plout comes in, strikes out 3, and the last one is 50% off. We'll stretch it. Potters on top 4-0.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of the 7th inning, looks like Tristan Russell has come up to bat for Jackson Henderson. Henderson was 0 for 3 with an RBI while he was in there. Tristan Russell out of Cypress, Texas, taking over the DH spot. As we start off the bottom of inning number 7, it'll be followed by Ryan Jackson and Brady Dobson. Russell takes inside again, 2-0. It's like Jackson Norton is loosening up. He makes the game-saving catch one night, comes back and warms up, does some pitching the next night. I like that.
No, he's on deck.
Darn it. That's hit into left center field. Blakely giving chase, and he'll get there for the catch. Russell hit it well, but Jackson Blakely outruns it. And it looks like Jackson Norton, as Stones tried to point out to me, is our next batter. Ryan Jackson was 0 for 2 and scored a run while he was in there. Jackson Norton, who has been one of the stars of the early season for the Potters, with a pair of home runs out of Sacramento, California, which is relatively close to here.
I've heard of it.
And St. Mary's College, which is a fine institution. Takes a ball from Aiden McNabb, our new pitcher, 6'2" out of Butte. McNabb, the 5th pitcher. Cullen, Brown, Heiser, Alfaro, and then McNabb. Grounded out towards short. Third baseman's going to cut it off and gun it across the diamond. Scooped up at first base for the out. That was McGuire at third base, who came on for Barnes. And at first base, that was Luke Henderson who made the scoop. So 2 outs here in the inning, and that will bring up Brady Dobson, who's been really good. He's been hit by a pitch and singled twice. He scored once, and he's driven in one. So Dobson out of Lincoln High down in Stockton takes a strike. And Cal State Fullerton. Two outs quickly for McNabb here in the 7th inning. Sails that one outside. Evens the count up against Brady Dobson. Luke Euler would be next if Brady can reach the base. Potter scored 2 times in the 2nd and twice in the 3rd. And since then, as that one is right over the middle for a strike, since then they have not scored, and they've been shut down by Heiser and Alfaro. 3 innings, 3 hits. And McNabb is taken over here in the 7th inning. Watches it all the way, and it's down low. 2-2 on Brady Dobson. 4 for 5 as a Potter, which is good. You know.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Takes that one a little bit too high, 3-1.
You don't hear too many big leaguers hitting 800.
You don't hear that many, no.
You know.
He was on base, looks like 3 out of 4 times last night. He's been on base all 3 times today. And he's on base again, as that was ball 4. So the first walk given up by Aiden McNabb leads Luke Euler to the plate. And we're going to get a coach out there, but he says, I don't want any of the other guys coming over there. I'm just going to do it myself and get the catcher. So Euler, who has scored, walked, struck out, and flied to center. Make that singled, struck out, and flied to center. My bad on that, Luke. Sorry about that, buddy.
Perfect.
And we got a little 3-man meeting at the mound. It's taking a little bit too long for our umpire. So he gets that coach out of there. Very efficient job by the umpire. And Luke is ready to step back in against Aiden McNabb. Dobson at first didn't get too much of a lead last time he was on. I think he is unlikely to take off over there, but you never know with the Potters. Euler out of Rockland, California, and University of Nevada, Reno. Watches that one, and it just misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes on Luke. Carson Moore slated next. Dobson at first base. 2 outs in the inning. Euler takes ball 2. Not missing by much, Aiden McNabb, but he is missing.
Okay.
2 balls, no strikes. Hit sharply into right field, a base hit.
Beautiful.
Dobson goes to second. He's going to stop right there as Shakespeare Taylor comes up with the ball and returns it into the infield. Euler has his 2nd hit of the day. 1st and 2nd now. That is the 8th hit for the Potters. And that'll bring up Carson Moore.
With that hit, that got somebody up in the Lone Wolves bullpen.
Moore has grounded out, flied out, and struck out. So he is 0 for 3 in this one, 7 for 20 on the year. It's .350 average. He does have a home run. Got a chance to really break this one open here. And he takes inside from McNabb for a ball. And it's Chance Ward warming up again, one of the various 88s. Popped up. Center fielder Blakely comes in, shortstop. Denton goes out. Blakely calls him off and makes the catch for the out. So Potters put 2 on, don't score. We go to the 8th. They're still on top, 4-0.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and...
Landon Plout still on the mound for the Potters here as we go to the top of the 8th inning, and Nate Stillman is the batter. The second baseman for the Chico Lone Wolves will lead off this bottom of the 8th, and he'll take a high fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. He has struck out and flied to center. 0 for 3 in the series. He's followed by the top of the order, Jackson Blakely and Wyatt Denton. And he takes another ball. That was not quite as high, not quite as inside, but still a ball. 2-0. Plout, the fourth pitcher, Ballantyne, Edwards, Schmidt, and Landon Plout. Ballantyne went the first 4 innings, and that one is 3-0. Stillman wearing number 2 for the Lone Wolves. We're concluding a 2-game set with the Potters tonight. That one catches the inside corner for a strike. Do you know which league the Lone Wolves are in? Do you know how?
You know what? I actually did.
I thought you were looking that up. That's why I mentioned
I did
that.
have that pulled up here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it again for you.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 on Stillman.
Yeah, so they're part of the Bay Area Collegiate League.
Oh, they are part of that league. Okay. That's fouled down the right field line. We run into teams all the time from that league.
Oh, there's quite a few of them.
I think the Novato Knicks might be in that league. And even the Storm, perhaps.
Well, I'll tell you that the Bay Area Marauders, Chico Lone Wolves, Concord Zephyrs.
Oh, the Zephyrs.
Remember the California Tigers?
I do remember them.
Well, this was a cool one, and I've not heard of this one before. The South Placer Stonecutters.
I do believe, if you look on our schedule, I do believe we are taking on the Stonecutters this year. I think we have a single game with them coming up relatively soon.
Yeah, midweek game on a Tuesday. That'll be Tuesday, the 9th of June.
Okay, the South Placer Stonecutters, huh?
Yep.
I like it.
Then obviously the South Bay Storm, and then rounding out their 7-team BACL, the Stockton Pearls.
I've not heard of the Stockton Pearls.
But that's a good name for a team.
Yeah.
I like that.
But how does Pearls refer to Stockton?
They don't, but I mean, but baseball pearls are still baseball pearls.
Okay.
You know, a brand new baseball is a pearl.
Okay.
Ooga.
Almost
got him leaning.
Did you just do ooga?
Ooga. Almost got him leaning.
Okay. Stillman's on first with the base on balls. It's getting late.
It is.
Ooga. I can't stop this feeling.
Oh,
ooga shaka, ooga.
That's what I was going
Look
to
out for the bat. Stones. Oh, there was the record.
That was
almost got into the stands, which would have been horrible, of course. Actually, it was about halfway up the screen there.
It's the 2026 record, that's for sure.
It is the 2026 record.
Yeah.
So hooked on a feeling, yeah. That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's funny that you pulled that.
Yeah.
I was just
Bay
looking
Area
to see here.
Marauders. They got some good names in that league. Concord Zephyrs, who we'll see coming up next week on Wednesday.
But this is the last time we're going to see the Chico Lone Wolves.
Oh, I like Chico.
I did too.
Look out, he did it again. Oh, my gosh, the poor on-deck batter.
I do believe you have to be thrown out for that.
I don't know exactly. I don't know if I'd want to bat again. Oh, they're switching. He said, give me a different bat. Actually,
I've never seen an umpire go over there and ask for the stick 'em stuff for a batter.
Well, I mean, Blakely has lost the bat in two consecutive swings, and that is not a good sign.
Well, you know you're not supposed to have a real over-tight grip on the bat.
That's that technical talk I don't know anything about, but, man, that was scary. Poor on-deck batter, Wyatt Denton. That second one came really close. He had to duck that thing. That's fouled out of play.
I was waiting for going 3 for 3. Because currently he's got about 75 feet of bat throw.
He has people cheering him because he held on to the bat. Remember, that was the thing when I was a kid. Don't throw the bat. If you throw the bat, you're out. If you let the bat go, you're out in the old days. Swing and a miss. Plout gets the strikeout. Blakely is down, and that'll bring up Wyatt Denton, who has struck out 3 times And it's just lucky he's alive after that bat throw. Left-hander against left-hander, and I'll tell you, Landon Platt is a tough at bat for anybody, but for a left-handed batter, he is throwing very confidently right now. That one is low and outside. 1-0. Short lead at first base by Stillman. Swing and a miss at that slider. Went fishing for that one, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Lucas Owens scheduled next in the on-deck circle. Platt checks the runner at first. He said not very big lead, and there's a chopper out to second. Moore going to go to Bland. That should be 2. And he got him at first base. A 4-6-3 twin killing. And the Potters are out of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Potters 4, Lone Wolves nothing.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission.
Bottom of the 8th inning. I got 2 Giants fans to my left, so they are not feeling very good about life right now.
You're torturing us.
Aiden McNabb on the mound for his second inning, and his first batter is a familiar face. It's Jordy Lopez. Lopez has walked, doubled, flied out, and singled. Driven in 2 runs, stole a couple of bases. Hasn't scored a run yet, though. He's going to have to work on that, as that was a good-looking pitch, just a little bit low. And 2-0 on Jordy. Tomorrow in our pregame in our series, People You Meet at McBean, Stones McCoy and I, but Stones McCoy will be interviewing Papa's Coffee Company.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's right. You know her name? Oh, man. See? That's the kind of thing. It's the kind of thing you do. That's the kind of thing you got to do, my friend. As Lopez gets the base from both.
Now you're doing the interview.
You notice I
now you were doing the interview.
I wouldn't ask you that in a second because you would have known her name. But now it's the 8th inning. You're like, oh, I don't know. I work today. I don't know.
Oh man, she's not going to want to come up for the interview now.
Well, she's too busy selling coffee drinks.
Yeah, but they
doing great over there.
They tune into us so they can listen while they're doing the coffee.
Oh man!
So now I'm in super trouble.
That's a bad move by me, then.
Yeah,
that is a bad move by me.
So guess what you're doing tomorrow?
Watching you interview. In the dirt, and there goes Lopez. The throw is late, and Lopez gets in there. It's going to be a wild pitch to get him down to second base. Quincy Malbrough, who's reached on air twice, flied to right and flied to center, is their hitter. Yes, I think that's Quincy still. Yep. making his return out of Loomis, California, and, yes, Purdue University.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's nice. I just like saying that. Another wild pitch will move Lopez over to third. They're the Boilermakers. That's a great name.
That's right. They are the Boilermakers.
They're the Boilermakers, dude.
That's a good call.
That is the Boilermakers. You get the coolest T-shirts with the Boilermakers. And,
so is a Boilermaker like a guy who makes the boilers for the boiler rooms? Is that what that is?
I think it is, yeah.
I'm trying to
maybe
figure out
he's
what
the guy
a
who
boiler
works on the boilers, too.
Okay.
He works in...
Not a guy that has
a
a boiler.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
That's the boiler owners.
Boiler owners, okay.
And that's just a bunch of guys.
I think the Boilermakers, if that was the case, you'd just show like pictures of beer stands and stuff.
No,
because that's how you make boilers.
But that's not the case.
Okay. All right.
2-1 on Quincy. Infield is in, and that one gets away momentarily from Mesger. But he keeps it around. And Lopez, as we've talked about, likes to venture off the bag.
Oh, his eyes were big.
He's very adventurous
Yes,
down there.
sir.
Yeah. I'm going to go on an adventure. He's just going to try to score.
I want to make a prediction right now. Before the year's end, he's going to attempt to steal home.
That is an adventure. Infield in. 2-1 count coming up. Actually, 3-1 count. That should be ball 4 on Malbrough. Couple of walks now, first and third, nobody out here, and P. Bland is our hitter, and we're going to have a pitching change, and so we'll step away here for just a second. We are in the bottom of inning number 8. Potters are threatening, and they're up 4-0.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time. Felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
New pitcher for the Chico Lone Wolves is number 88, Chance Ward. And he will face Perrin Bland with a runner at first and a runner at third and nobody out here in the 8th inning. And the Potters leading 4-0. Lopez at third, Malbrough at first. Bland has singled twice, walked and struck out. Inside, he had to turn away from that one. 1 ball and no strikes on Perrin. Struck out in the first, then singled in the third and scored. Walked in the fourth, singled in the sixth. And he's up here with a chance to add to his team-leading 12 runs batted in as he takes a strike. 1-1. Chance Ward is the 6th pitcher for the Chico Lone Wolves, wearing number 88, 88B, but then he got the real 88. That's a nice pitch right there. A fastball at 85. Got the second strike call.
Wonder where the B would be. Do you think it'd be on the inside collar?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or on the tag
Maybe
or something?
Underneath the 88?
Underneath the 88?
But I don't know if you'd have enough room. But I think that'd be the place I'd put it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely put it underneath the 88. Bland takes the ball outside and it knocked down by the catcher. But going to second base is Marlboro. Isaiah Mesker behind the plate for Chico. And now the infield is in again. Runners at second and third, 2-2 on Bland. Little chopper, but that's foul over toward the on-deck circle, where Ethan Johnson resides currently. And we'll do it all again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stones, you were worried about the darkness out here getting ready for the fireworks, but I think it's going to be fine.
I think we're getting there.
I think so.
I think we're getting there.
Yeah. And that's always a consideration on fireworks night.
Got to think about those things.
Last ball's high and outside, 3-2.
I don't think fireworks have the same effect at dusk as they do at dark.
When you're right, my friend.
Right.
You're not normally right.
I'm never right,
but
according to you.
Well, you're right this time.
This time. First time.
Swing and a miss. The tag is applied by the catcher, Mesker, and Bland is out on strikes. And here comes the manager again, although
he already signaled to the bullpen.
Well, he had a guy following him out of the dugout.
I think he was signaling to the bullpen for the guy behind him to follow him.
He went to the bullpen and said, no, he's right behind you.
I forgot.
Okay.
No, there looks like...
yeah, he's a new pitcher.
You're right.
So Chance Ward, I got to give him credit. He had one job and he did it.
And he did it. Got Perrin to strike out, which we don't see too often around these parts. And we got another arm in there, and it's I'm having a hard time making that number out.
Well, there's too many people around him.
But we have a great cameraman, and it looks like number 5. That's what I saw.
Well, that would not. That's Braden Loesch.
So Braden Loesch is down on the mound.
Braden Loesch out of Yuba College. He's going to come on. I guess he said, hey, if you get the next guy out, then I'll come in.
Then I'll come in, and I'll get a guy out.
And I'm going to go sit on the dugout with the manager, and I'll just follow him out when he goes out.
You think there'll be a third guy to come in and get the third out?
That would be great. I would like that.
Let's see it.
That would be great.
Well, they did give us their lineup today, and they did list all their pitchers for and they had a couple more pitchers than we saw yesterday. Yesterday, excuse me. So,
and we've already seen, Brown and McNabb and Heiser and Ward and now Loesch. Alfaro's already pitched. So, yeah.
So, you got Riley left, and you got, looks like Leal, possibly?
Yeah, Leal, yeah. Well, we've got Loesch is loosening up out there.
So, I guess we're going to keep it here for this, huh?
Well, I guess we are because we were too busy looking at the roster to go to a commercial break. I think they said, hey, could you change pitches a couple times so it gets dark enough for the fireworks?
Yeah.
Which is, I got a tip of the cap to Chico for that,
Absolutely.
for helping out. That's very nice. I hope the fans know that they did that.
They will be handsomely rewarded.
They certainly will be. As we said, Braden Loesch is a freshman out of Yuba College. He is the 7th pitcher to what Stones was talking about for the Lone Wolves in this one. Cullen, Brown, Heiser, Alfaro, McNabb, Ward, and now Loesch. And Mr. Loesch will face Ethan Johnson, the left-hander. And everybody's going to go back to their respective corners, and we're ready to go with Ethan Johnson, who has walked, struck out, grounded to short, and flied to center. Infield still in with just one out in the inning. The first pitch is inside at 85 from Loesch. Johnson, I think probably the 13th thing in his brain right now is, if I had a grand slam, I'm player of the game.
Yeah, but you need another
Oh,
runner
no, you
on
need
first.
another guy. See, that's why it wasn't. Well, he hit a high fly ball. Kind of short right field. Taylor comes on. Shakespeare Taylor has it. The tag. Lopez doesn't come all the way. The throw's a little off. And quite frankly, I'm a little surprised he didn't go.
I'm not. It's a shallow right field. That's the best place and the shortest distance to home plate.
True.
So,
that's true.
And
but
you don't know what Shakespeare's arm looks like. We haven't really gotten a chance to
very
see
good
it
point.
yet. So
he did say the pen is mightier than the sword.
I knew something was coming
I
tonight.
don't even think that's. Oh, now we do have another pitcher coming in.
I
You're right.
told you.
You nailed it. You nailed it, sir. Yeah. Shakespeare says the first thing we do is kill all the umpires.
So Ward comes in to get one. Loesch
Loesch
comes in
to get
one, and that's going to leave it up
I'm
to.
going to guess it's going to be Leal.
I'm guessing Leal too.
Wow.
Or Riley.
Could be Riley.
It did look like single digits. Oh, no, it's not single digits.
Okay.
What do we got there? 25.
Oh, man.
So it's not even one of those guys.
No, it's not. It's nobody that's
Wait,
on the roster.
are we saying 53? Oh, 35. Oh, 35.
35.
Okay, that
that
makes more sense.
way more sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's Ryder Salenza, who started the game yesterday.
We knew this.
No, we didn't really know it.
No, neither one of us did.
No, we didn't.
Good thing Evan's here.
Salenza.
Salenza pitched pretty good last night.
Yeah, he's all right. He will face Tristan Russell, who came on for Jackson Henderson back in the 7th inning.
Landon Plowed out in the bullpen, staying loose.
He was very impressive today. Very impressive. Now Willie's hyping up the fireworks.
This is where the energy comes in, right here.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, once we get into the top of the 9th and we get that last strike ready to go, then that's when the energy really peaks. You get a sold-out crowd. You got the last strike guy out there. 'Cause I saw him yesterday.
Did you?
I know he's around.
Okay.
It wasn't like a Bigfoot sighting. I saw the last strike guy.
I'm going to have a conversation.
He did not have, I will say this, and one fan called it a cone. He did not have his Potter cone,
His cone.
to shout through. He was going, hey, you guys.
So he wasn't eating ice cream while he was down there?
No, not a waffle
he
cone.
was missing his cone, huh?
So here's Russell against Ryder Salenza, the 8th pitcher. I ran out of spots for pitchers on my scoreboard.
Yeah.
That happens. That happens sometimes.
Write him in the bullpen section.
I just put him over here.
There you go.
A little arrow over there, you know.
See backside.
See other side. That is in the dirt, blocked again by Mesger. As you pointed out, Stones played a fine game behind the dish for the Lone Wolves, who still just 4-0.
Yeah, no, this is still a ball game.
We are threatening here in the 8th, but nothing so far has come of it. Russell swings and misses. Maybe the Lone Wolves have come up with something. A different pitcher for every batter.
You know,
you got to sign a lot of pitchers, but it might be worth it.
There's only one league that works in, and that's Summer League.
That's right. I don't think the Bay Area Collegiate League is ready for what the Lone Wolves are going to throw at them this year.
Oh, they're going to throw everybody off.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Tristan walks around, thinks about things, takes the helmet off, adjusts everything. He's back in there. 1-2. Check swing, it's in there, call strike 3. So the Lone Wolves have come up with a revolutionary new way to handle their pitching staff. We go to the top of the 9th, they trail it 4-0.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of inning number 9, Landon Plout still out on the mound for the Potters, trying to get that 3-inning effort. I would give him a save if he pitches 3 innings.
Okay.
I can do that. Lucas Owens is the first batter. He's followed by Luke Henderson and then Shakespeare Taylor here in the top of the 9th. Plout delivers outside for a ball. He's pitched 2 innings and struck out 4. Allowed just 1 walk, which was erased by a double play to end the 8th inning. Outside again, 2-0. Owens flied to right in the first, singled in the 4th, and flied to center in the 6th. So he's made some pretty good contact tonight. 1 for 3 to show for it. And he takes a strike from Plout at 84. 2-1. The moon is very nice, but it's obscured by that one tree.
Yeah.
You can't. We can see it. The camera angle is just hides it from your view there. Check swing, and it is ball 3.
Well, and it's good that it's behind the trees because right now the lone wolves can't take advantage of the
wolves'
wolves' gravitational pull.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. That reminds me, the Moon Man, Tom Maley, will be here on June the 25th.
Oh, yeah.
To give his, I don't want to say expert analysis.
it's analysis.
Well, he's our Country Radio Hall of Famer, and he has analysis, and there is ball 4.
Tell you all about the fishing, though, I'll tell you that.
He does know his fishing. So Owens is at first base, on for the second time today, and that'll bring up Luke Henderson. The first baseman has struck out, walked, and grounded to short.
You gonna have any other guests this year?
No. Yeah, we have the great Pat Steele.
Oh, yeah.
Is coming in on, I believe the date is June the 13th. He wasn't able to come out last year. He's been one of our stalwarts. He's been out here, and he's a big Stones McCoy fan.
I'm a big Pat Steele
I know
fan.
you are. Swing and a miss, 1-1. He's going to come out on the 13th. I'm looking forward to that very much.
Absolutely.
He's also retired now. Both Pat and Tom have turned in the papers.
I know.
Yeah, Hall of Famers. So they can. I guess they can retire.
They could do that
if they want to, as long as they keep coming out here.
They're in quite a few Hall of Fames.
That is inside, off the glove of Ethan Johnson. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, not only was it off the glove of Ethan Johnson, it came back and caught the umpire's hand and knocked his clicker out.
I wondered what that was. Yeah, it was crazy stuff going on.
Drop the clicker.
Don't drop the clicker. Never drop the clicker. It's not like drop the mic.
You can't change channels if you do.
Oh, wow. In the old days, we used to get up and have to turn the dial.
Oh, that was horrible.
I know. 2-1. That's hit into left field, and that's down for a base hit. Rounding second, thinking about it, but staying at second is Luke Owens. And Henderson has a hit. First and second, nobody out. And Shakespeare Taylor, the scheduled hitter. Potters, I don't think, have anybody warming up right now. Plout was moving pretty well through the lineup for the first 2 innings. gives up the walk, and Henderson turns on one and singles down the line and left. Taylor came on in the 6th inning and struck out, so he is 0 for 1. Took over for Tyler Porter out in right field. Fastball catches the inside, strike. Looks like Dawson Raddick, the old submariner out of Nebraska. Swing and a miss. 0-2. You mentioned Bobby Remetti, Drew Kirby, also former Potter.
Drew Kirby.
Potter legend.
Welcome back.
In the house.
We like him in the house.
In the house. We like all the Potter legends in the house. 0-2 now on Taylor. And he fouls off an off-speed pitch. Staying alive up there. That's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good idea to go upstairs after you pulled the string on a couple of off-speed pitches. Try to get him to chase upstairs.
1-2. Breaking ball is chopped down to third, but it's foul. Handled over there by Luke Euler. And it will go back to Landon. We'll try it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On deck is Zane Denton, the designated hitter for the Chico Lone Wolves. Shakespeare swings and misses. One out, 2 on. Zane Denton has walked, singled, and struck out. Fifth strikeout for Landon Plout. There's that moon. That one is in there for a strike. You can kind of see it peeking around right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming through the trees.
I think Evan should have another moon camera.
He
should have a moon camera.
Again, like we said.
Right on the moon.
But we learned from Tom. We want that moon to stay kind of hidden.
Well, I don't know that Tom was really right on all that stuff. That's lifted out over the second baseman's head and reaching out and making a beautiful catch is Carson Moore.
Wow.
We talked about it. We talked about it, you and I. We talked about it with Eli Garcia when he was up here. Carson Moore is a Gold Glove second baseman. And that's a great play he made right there to bail out Landon Plout.
That just shows you why he's a Gold Glove second baseman. I mean, that's not an easy catch. He turned to his left. He turned to his right, but he never took his eye off that ball. Bobbled it, hit him off the heel of the glove, and he still was able to corral it.
He corralled. That's exactly the right term.
He corralled it.
And don't start calling him the cowboy because he corralled the ball.
Ooh, that's a good one.
No,
that's a good
not
one.
Smooth, though.
A smooth cowboy.
Yes. Like the space cowboy, but it's the smooth cowboy.
Smooth cowboy.
Strike 1 on Isaiah Metzger.
All right.
He struck out twice and flied to right.
Did you say that's strike 1?
I did say that was strike 1.
With 2 outs?
I did say that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
0-1. That's in the dirt. Nice block by Ethan Johnson. No post game tonight because we got to go get away right away because the fireworks are going to just commence.
Immediately?
If Willie has his way, they'll commence during the game.
No countdown.
He likes to get the fireworks going.
Let's rock and roll.
He loves that. Fastball caught the outside. Strike 2. Uh-oh, there's a guy. It's a guy acting like the last strike guy.
There's the last strike guy.
He looks a lot like Mad Max, but he's got the fans. Get the fans up, Mad Max. Strike guy. 1-2. Check swing. He didn't go, and it's too high. Too high. Come on, Max. Keep it going. Redouble your efforts, sir. Come on, people.
I'm coaching him from the box.
I know. You're doing a great job. 2-2. 2-2. Breaking ball. Outside ball 3. Come on, Max.
This is good learning, though.
It is really good.
It's really good learning.
He's got to keep going.
He's got to get him now. He's got to grab
now
him.
It's a full count.
Pick him up.
It's a full count right now. Go, go, go. Runners will be going. Clout checks them. 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 call. That's your ball game. Landon Plout gets the strikeout. No runs, a hit, and he left 2. Our final score tonight, Potters 4, Wolves nothing. Congratulations to our player of the game, Jordy Lopez. A couple of hits, a couple of walks, a couple of stolen bases, and a couple of runs batted in. Instrumental in the Potters 4-0 win. For Mark the Phantom Lowe, Stones, McCoy, Evan, and everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow at 105, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.
Gotta keep them separated. Separated. Hey! The man you disrespecting me. Kick him out. You gotta keep them separated. Hey! Don't pay no mind. We're under 18 and won't be doing any time. Hey! Come on. Hey! Separated. Hey! Man, you're talking back to me. Take him out. You gotta keep them separated. Hey! Don't pay no mind. You're under 18, you won't be doing any time. Hey! Come out and play! Separated. Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me. Take him out. Gotta keep them separated. Hey! Don't pay no mind. You're under 18, you won't be doing any time. Hey! Come on and play!
Bye.